Good evening, everybody. We are back with Tales of the Abyss. Last time we came here to Saint Bina, and we did pretty much everything we needed to do in Saint Bina, except for one thing. There's actually two things we can do here in Saint Bina. So we still need to do something about the items that the person at the medicine shop needs from us. And there's also an art we can get now. We don't have to get it now in Saint Bina, but we can. So, see, the guards are still out. We're probably gonna have to do something about that. But otherwise, let me just go back to talk to the to Mr. Mayan at the shop. See what's going on. Anyways, we're having another afternoon stream today. I mean, okay, it's just I'm off today. I got the time to do it right now. I should at least be able to get a proper 2-hour stream today, as opposed to yesterday when I had to cut it short, like 20 minutes. But, I mean, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, did you still say the same stuff? You've been looking around a lot of different places, huh? But that's not what I want. I guess just get it myself. Okay. And then, do you need anything over this medicine shop? Do you need anything? Not particularly. Okay, no. So nobody in the medicine shop is still saying anything. But that's fine. Because now I know what we have to go grab. Because I looked at the side quest guide that I have handy, in case I need to look at it again. Point is, we need to go to 2 search points in the world map. One in like the southern part of Malkuth on the west. But first we have to take care of whatever's going on here, because I know we can't leave Saint Bean as long as those guards are still out there. So let's see what's going to happen.
Quick, hide! It's the Oracle Knights. Have you found Phone Master Ion?
Well, there's a couple of characters here.
It doesn't appear that he's entered St. Bina.
Those people with Ion are the ones who killed Mommy. My Liger friends told me.
I don't believe we've killed any female humans so far. We've only killed soldiers. Unless one of them was your mommy. I mean, in that case, I'm sorry.
I'll never forgive them.
Ow.
What about that Phone Master Guardian they said was hanging around?
She appears to have made contact with the Malkuth military. But Malkuth is saying it's classified and is refusing to provide any useful information.
If I hadn't let that necromancer get the better of me, Hannes would have never gotten away.
Alright, you're alive. Hi, Largo. How you doing? I don't know why it took so long to register. That's why his... I mean, we kind of knew deep down that he probably wasn't going to be down that easily, but still.
I'm sorry.
That's why I told you.
Now this is a new voice.
The only one who can defeat that beastly Jade is the elegant servant of the gods. The esteemed member of the Oracle Knight's 6 god generals. Yours truly, Dist the Rose.
Meet Mr. Clown, man. He's definitely the entertainer of the 6 god generals, so enjoy him.
You mean Dis the Reaper?
How is one so beautiful as myself a reaper and not a rose?
See, that's the problem here.
There's no point in dwelling on the past. What do we do now, Sink?
Hey.
Withdraw the troops from Engave and St. Bina.
But...
Your wound still hasn't healed. The Necromancer almost killed you. Why don't you take a break?
You're actually concerned. Alright.
And besides, the only way for them to cross the border is through Kaitsur. If we stay here and antagonize the Malkuth military, it could spark a diplomatic incident.
So you're actually interested in not starting a war, you just want Ion. Okay, so you're not entirely evil, that's good to hear.
Hey! Stop ignoring me!
So next comes deciding how to deal with them at Kaitsur. Let's return to the Tartarus for now and consider matters there.
Inform the troops. 1st Division, withdraw.
Yes, sir.
Now this is 5 of the 6 god generals, the only one was missing is the red-haired dude.
You're all just jealous of my intelligence and beauty.
Did you really have to do a spin?
Largo survived. This is the first time I've seen the 6 god generals. Who are the 6 god generals?
I mean, no, it's not. You fought. You were there with like Greta and Arietta were there. What's wrong with you? Got your memory.
The 6 executive officers of the Oracle Knights.
But there were only 5 of them.
There's Largo the Black Lion, Dis the Reaper, Sink the Tempest, Arietta the Wild, Lagretta the Quick, and looks like the one missing was Ash the Bloody.
Okay, well then we're missing Ash.
They're Van's immediate subordinates.
Master Vans?
If the 6 god generals are taking action, then the one who's trying to cause a war is Van.
The 6 god generals side with the Grand Maestro. Mose is likely giving orders to Van.
Ah, so... Okay, so there's a lot of strings being pulled, basically. They don't want a war, they just don't want the wrong war to start.
Grand Maestro Mose would never do something like this.
Listen, you keep saying this, dear, but everyone seems to be going against you. Like... You might need to reevaluate this Mose person a little bit.
My mission for the Grand Maestro is top secret, so I can't divulge any details. However, I assure you it is one of peace.
As far as you know, if there's so much secrecy going around in the mission, then there might be some secrecy towards you as well, Tyr.
Wait a minute. Master Van wouldn't try to cause a war either.
It's just the sort of thing my brother might do.
What are you saying? What about you, huh? How do we know you're not a spy working for that Mose guy?
Please, settle down.
He's right. Now's not the time to be worried about Van or Mose. Right now, we have to get past the 6 god generals and prevent this war.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Huh. I'm not accepting the apology of anyone who badmouths Master Van.
Even his own sister.
Well, now that that's over, let's head for Kite Sur, shall we?
You're unbelievable.
Well, anyways, okay, now we can do the thing. But first, the Oracle Knight's objective. The Oracle Knights sure are acting like they want to start a war. I couldn't be by the Grand Master's orders. He only desires peace. Are you still trying to blame Master Van for this? Well, that's the only way everything makes sense. Guys, calm down, both of you. The important thing is that we're escorting Foreign Master Ion to Badical to avert the war, and that the Oracle Knights are after him. Exactly. It may not be clear who is ultimately responsible. But one thing is certain. Oracle Knights will continue to attack until we reach Badical. Yeah. All I want to do is go home. Well, sucks for you. Look, we got a couple of places to stop by before we get to Badical. I'm sorry to trouble you, but would it be alright if we stopped here to rest? Eh? Yeah, your face does look pale again. I'm sorry. You sure bother, you know. Hey guys, let's go to the inn. My, he has a kind side after all. That's the good thing about Luke. And he's equally rude and demanding to both servants and those above him. Shut up! Okay, well I guess we're gonna go by the inn, stop by, take a nap. I mean, we're gonna do that anyways, but... Hold on. Yeah, I need to stop by the inn one way or another. Okay.
By the way, Ion, where did they take you when they abducted you from the Tartarus?
To the Sephiroth.
Well, we're gonna have some one-winged angels to deal with, I see.
The Sephiroth?
The Sephiroth are the world's 10 most powerful phone slots.
They're the planet's vital points, places where memory particles, a kind of planetary fuel, concentrate, and phonons gather easily.
I knew that. You don't all have to launch into an explanation like I'm ignorant.
But you are.
What did they do with the Sephiroth?
I can't say. It's confidential to the Order.
Iron, there's also a lot of stuff you can't say. Like, we're trying to help you, buddy. We need at least some information.
You always say that. It's really starting to get on my nerves.
For once, I agree with you, Luke.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, Jade, how are you feeling? Is your body okay? I mean, with that phone slot seal and all?
What, are you being concerned? Hey.
My strength is somewhat diminished. My body's phone slots have been sealed, after all.
You're so considerate, Master.
No, I'm not. It'd just be a pain if this old man keeled over on us, that's all.
Well, JRPG protagonist unable to like take a compliment. Like, this is just a common thing. Like, they can never just say thanks. They have to say, no, it's not what you think it is.
Ah, you're blushing, Luke.
I am not.
Is it going to be difficult to undo completely?
A phone slot seal is like a lock with a code that changes periodically. I'm unlocking it little by little, but it looks like it will take a bit more time.
As AKA a lot of leveling up.
Of course, my abilities are on a whole different level to begin with. Even after a partial drop, I don't imagine I'll have any trouble keeping up with the rest of you.
Man, you're obnoxious.
My apologies. It's my nature to be honest.
Huh. Well then, let's leave Ion in the hands of the great and powerful Colonel while we get some sleep.
Well, maybe nobody protested. Also, that animation on me looked weird for a second.
That exhaustion has to be more than just a weak constitution.
Ah, okay, we're getting some interesting tidbits of information.
Could Ion be the same as Luke?
How exactly? I mean, it's that is an intriguing observation there, Mr. Jade. Yeah, finally, just bed to sleep in. Did the cold ground get to you? No way. Well, okay, I'll take a bed any day. There's no need to worry about thieves or monsters here either. I mean, yeah, if it did come, there'd be no problem for us. Between Malkuth's necromancer, Locrin, the surgeon of the Oracle Knights, the leader of the Order of Lorelei, and the son of a Duke of Kimlaska, you'd have to be a fool not to run away. And of course, we have you, guy. Me? Nah, I'm just a servant. You're the best swordsman. Just a servant indeed. Jade, you're very suspicious of everyone, I can tell. Anyways, actually, no, we still need to rest an inn again, but we'll do that after we go to those search points I need to take care of. Okay, let's see. What? Oh, hi. Man, what am I gonna do? I was headed for Axariot, but the bridge on the road is broken. Are you headed south too? You can't use the bridge, so be careful. Ah, well, I guess I'll head for Engave. See ya! Okay. That was, necessary information to an extent, I suppose. Anyways, this... What kind of girl? Let's head for Kaitsur to meet up with Ennis. When are you guys finally going to get me home? Well, with Rothello Bridge out, we'd have to go to grab a ship at Kaitsur anyways. So we're really not losing any time this way. Too bad the bridge of Axariot is out too. Now we'll have to cross the Fulbras River on foot. The Fulbras is pretty calm at this time of year, and the water shouldn't be too high either. And it's actually the shortest path to Kaitsur, so depending on how you look at it, you might say we're actually on the right path. But then Ennis has to cross the river too, right? You think she's okay? She's fine. She's Ennis. There's no need to worry about Ennis. Well, anyways, let's get going. Just who is this Ennis, anyways? Well, we've met her. Guy is like the only one in this team that hasn't actually met Ennis yet, so, I suppose I understand his confusion. I did not mean to fire the bee, but we're gonna have to fire the bee anyways. Alright, come here. Excellent.
You're no match for us.
I could start cooking right away, but actually I'm gonna wait for Ennis to get back in the party, because we need to cook a lot with her specifically. And we technically could do it with everyone, and that would take several playthroughs worth of time, and I don't want to do that, but Ennis specifically has some important stuff to do in the what's the name of it? What am I trying to think of here? Yeah, Ennis specifically has some important stuff to have taken care of with the cooking side quests and titles and stuff. Anyways, we need to come to the search point over here. I just want to search the search point in peace. Can I just do that, please? Okay, so before we actually go in here, we're gonna save. Because I need to get a gel base from this one, and then there's a different search point for which I need cotton. According to the side quest, at least. I know the guy didn't tell us, but that's what we need. Trust me. Okay. So we save, and then okay, well, we got the jail base. Okay, well, plenty of jail base, in fact. And if I hadn't done that, if I hadn't gotten the jail base, I could have just, you know, load up the save file and then search the search point again. Otherwise, you'd have to go to like a dungeon or a town, or just go somewhere to reset the search point. We don't want to do that now, do we?
These guys are wimps.
I still have a hard time believing that's more than a second. Like, does it actually count it when you're having like the intro part? Can I skip that? I sure wish I can. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Just like press X a lot. Nope. There we go.
Well, you did your best.
Okay. Well, I mean, we just keep working on all these levels and we'll be okay. But yeah, we have to go now to the south of Saint Bina, which where we will find the next place that we need to go towards. And I would like to avoid battles on my way there, and also avoid bad frame rates. Okay. This game actually does work fairly well on an emulator, from what I've seen of other people playing it, but just not on my emulator, or at least not on my computer, I mean. Yeah, I definitely need to... I will need to upgrade my PC one of these days. Alright. Anyways, I think this is on the way to Phobos River. Is that what I'm looking for? I think that's probably what I'm looking for. So let's save again. Save. Just in case we don't get what I'm looking for. We can just reload. And yes, you can also just save in the world map without needing a save point for it. Pretty convenient. Pretty much the same case in every Tales of game too, but I just never do it. Natural grass, wheats, meadow crystal. Okay, so see, we didn't get the thing I needed. So now we can load. And try again. And the music keeps going too. Well, no, it doesn't. It's funny because it just has to load the exact same location I was just at. Okay. There we go, we got cotton this time. We got a lot more stuff too. Alright. Well, now I can go back to Saint Bina and give the dude his stuff. Okay. It is right here if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there it is. Also, why does it look like tilted? Like that's not what the town looks like from the inside. In here it just looks like it's about to fall apart. That's so weird. Okay. Anyways, let's go towards the medicine shop. This will give us some nice benefits if we manage to. If it is what I'm, if I do this correctly. Okay. Let's see. Hey, I got your stuff. I have been waiting for you. I can tell by the look of your face you must have done it. Oh, yes. We've handed over the jailbase and the cotton. I must have just not been paying attention when we talked to this guy last time, but yeah, he needs jailbase and cotton. Hold on just a minute and I'll mix it right up. There we are. My special medicine, make good use of it. So when I got a miracle gel, now I can open my shop. Come by and take a look sometime. And also we now have a discount. Like a 20% discount on medicine here. So hey, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm sure holy balls will be useful eventually, but right now we're kind of broke. So we're not gonna worry about that too much. Actually, hold on, how much are life bottles? I have 7 of them, so I don't like need them now, but you know. Mason shop. Yep, so I'm pretty sure everything is at a 20% discount right now. So that's great. Yeah, the magic lenses were 10. What's the currency of this game? Galt. That's right. That's the currency of the entire Tales of series. What am I talking about? Okay. Anyways, now we can move on to Kaisur. Well, the Forest River, and then we do Kaisur. That's how we do it. We've been streaming for 20 minutes. It's okay. It's alright. We just started. Need to do some side quests. And, alright, I could also rest by the inn, but we'll do it when we get to Kaisur. Yeah, we just need to rest by an inn. And at Kaisur, I'm pretty sure we can do it for free. So might as well just not waste my money on it. Okay. Anyway, let me do something here. Items. Do we have the thing I need? World map. There we are. Okay. So you can also look at the search points here. And we need a search point 4 for the cotton, search point 1 for the jail base. And there's this many search points throughout the entire world. And so this is what it looks like. And the actual word, it's called Aldrant, in case you were wondering. As it's mentioned a couple times throughout the game, so we'll see it be brought up, but it's not particularly important to know that it's called Aldrant. You know, like in Tales of Symphonia, knowing the different names of the word was very important. Oh, hi. Hey, Crescent Strike! Oh, I want to fix that real quick. Okay. But yeah, in this game it's just called Aldrant, and it's not particularly important to know the name of the world. It's brought up, but it's not like in Tales of Symphonia where it was a major plot point. Okay. So yeah, this is the bridge. It is out. So we must instead go through somewhere else. I'm actually not entirely sure where the game wants me to go. We'll figure it out. It's going back towards Saint Bina, so probably not this way. Or here? Is this right? We better find that end. Okay, no. So this is somewhere else where we will need to come back eventually. But right now we don't need to worry about it. Okay. Let's see. So I know we're going south, so I guess just look for some. Did I just fight something? What was in here?
This looks like fun.
Okay.
You're no match for us.
Alright. Well, we're good now. Alright. Well, there's a bunch of enemies over here, but none of them are really particularly useful to fight. Sorry, Jay, that I stole you. I keep saying killed. Like, this, we're not in Scotland. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, here's where I'm starting to appreciate the idea of having a poly bottle that I don't actually have. Alright. Well, there's the search point. I guess we can search it up again, just see if we can find some. Oh, there we are. Okay, so that area over there, that's where we need to go. Yeah, that part right there. So we need to go around over here to these mountains. I feel like we're probably taking days and days and days of actual travel. but the game doesn't want you to think that way. Okay. Yeah, this is where we have to be. The Phobos River.
Kimlaskan territory is just ahead, once we cross here, right?
Yeah, there's a city called Kaitsur after crossing the Phobos River. That whole area is the demilitarized zone.
Man, I can't wait to get back. I'm sick of all this stuff.
Hang in there, Master! Cheer up!
Do you ever shut up? I thought I told you not to talk.
You're the one that talks the most here, Luke. Jesus Christ.
Mew!
Luke, don't take things out on Mew.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Luke.
Well, it sounds like Luke's done whining. Shall we be going?
Yeah. Oh my
What
god.
do you mean whining?
Well, that's exactly what you were doing.
Hey, stop ignoring me!
I feel like Luke and this would get along just fine. Alright. Let's go fight some birds now. Now we're in a... I'm much more keen on fighting enemies in a dungeon because what's the name of it? I'm much more keen on fighting enemies in a dungeon because there's much more of them and you get a lot more experience for it. Okay.
You're no match for us.
Yeah, well, we got a bunch of stuff. Let's see. God, Jesus Christ, Tia, holy shit! Alright. She got stuff. Status Guard, Item Master, Rebirth, Reflect, Neutralizer, Jump Combo, Runaway, Spirit Healer, Ear Guard. Damn. I forgot this is the one that has Tutti on right now, right? Yeah, she's gonna be getting the highest amount of skills throughout this adventure. Let me just double check. Capacity core. Yeah, she's got Tutti. Might as well. Why not? We'll deal with it. Hello, welcome to the stream. Jade equals bad. Luke, sad. Tyr, mad, and Ion, lad. Well, I guess it all works out. Okay, we are in Apple Jail. We are now in the Phobos River. And we did some side quests, so now medicines are at a 20% discount on Saint Bane.
Luke, wait just a moment.
What is it, oh great leader?
Luke!
I feel like Tyr has really had enough of his shit.
I've been watching you fight. It appears you don't have a firm grasp on proper phonon use.
Using phonons is what phonists do. I don't need to worry about that.
Did your master teach you nothing but brute force?
Probably, I mean, have you seen his attacks?
Don't make fun of Master Van. He didn't teach me that stuff because I don't need it.
Whatever the case, you don't know how to use phonons in battle, correct? In that case, I'd like you to learn so you can fight more efficiently.
Why the hell should I bother?
Luke, this man is a professional. If you want to survive, you should listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, professional killer.
Indeed I am. And conveniently enough, there's a monster. I'll teach you during a real battle.
I love how this, like, Periwinkle is just, like, hanging out here. He looks a little bit freaked out, like he understands what we're talking about.
The phone slot seal has already reduced my abilities. I don't want any further dead weight.
Professionals have standards, okay? Listen to the expansion of Fear of Phonons. Now, I'm good. I'll teach you how they work. Alright, let me... Okay, well, so anyways, okay, now I can explain Fields of Phonons. Those circles on the ground, the ones that have like little, you know, when you're fighting and then just circles appear on the ground and they have like an elemental symbol on them. Use an art on them, and if it's the right art with the right element, it'll change the art. That's what it does. It's really cool, actually. I saw an apple jelly in my store the other day and immediately thought of this game, even though it's an actual food. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, it's apple gels in here, not apple jellies, but I mean, how different can it really be? Let's see. some cash money. What else do we have any enemies I can test this out on? Kinda wish I would have actually said yes to the tutorial now, but... ah well. We're fine. This looks weird. Like, this is an actual structure that somebody built. In fact, it probably is. Alright. Let's see. Down here, that's where they wanted me to go. Anyways, we'll do this dungeon with Guy and then we'll switch to a different character in the next area. As you guys know, I like to switch characters as often as possible to spice things up. Okay, so we got pole wiggles. Here's a magic lens. So they are weak to fire, but resistant to water, as it all makes sense. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what we want right now, but... what is that, a different kind of pole wiggle? No, it's just bigger because it's defending. Okay. Wait, hold on. Can I use anything with water right now? I wonder. Oh yes, look, do Raging Blast. It'll change it up. Do it against that pole wiggle. Yeah, Frigid Blast. That's how it works. Okay. Let's see. So, Mr. J got Splash. And let's see what else we can do. I made it to my mom's place. Whoa, hey, hold on, don't. Okay, I made it to my mom's place a few hours ago, by the way. Also, there's at least one cat in the house. Wonder if she'll react to the meow sounds. Well, let me know if they start doing things. Also, I'm glad you made it home safely. Anyways, let's see. No, okay, how do I acquire more information? Okay, let's see. Ah, there it is. Okay, so if you unlock a certain ability's field of phonon change, it'll list it over here. So as you can see, Raging Blast has Frigid Blast now. Now, not every ability has a field of phonon change like this. Double art things, the ones that just combine two arts into ones, they don't have field of phonon changes. This do. Spells do as well, actually. In fact, you can see it here. Sonic Spear becomes Crushing Spear. Energy Blast becomes Photon with Wind. Stalagmite, we haven't unlocked that one yet. But yes, you can also combine elemental spells with fields of phonons of other elements and then turn them into something... Actually, I believe it turns them into double element attacks. So that's pretty cool. Go on, look, what are you waiting for? Okay, let's see. Watch out for water. For a river that looks like a bridge, it just doesn't look at all that special. Well, the water probably receded a fair bit since then. Think of how it would look after a rainstorm. How would I know what that looks like? Oh, right, sorry. Anyway, river or otherwise, water can be dangerous, so you best be careful. You should talk about that a lot. The dangers of the sea and all. Yes, I've heard that too. That the sea is a dangerous place. Heard? Interesting choice of words. With Darth on the Paramaean continent, I think that... stuff. Okay, well, yes, that's true. Anyway, Guy, are you from Badical? No, but I do like the water, though. I've even had training in maritime rescue. Wow, you can do anything, can't you? Just listen to me when I tell you to be careful, okay? Don't try to fool around with nature. Would you all stop staring at me? Okay, well. Anyways, let's see what's over here. We got an apple gel. Also, we did just use a magic lens, so I'm gonna go back and pick that up from the treasure chest because it's bothering me. It sounds pretty interesting, but I'll need to see them in action to really understand. Yeah, it's actually, just for the heck of it, let me switch to Jade and start using like Stalagmite and... oh, I don't want Splash here. Let's put Splash down here, yeah. I'll wait until the opportunity arises and I'll use a thing. Okay, here we got some new enemies over here. Guy, you don't need to do that. Jeez. Okay, anyways, we do have a different enemy here now. This Bibbit. You are also weak to fire. Okay. Actually, you know what? It'd probably be best to switch to tier. How do I switch characters? Is there a way to switch hold on. Whatever. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Do I not have the ability to... There we go. Okay, so you hold down L2 and then you can do a thing. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay. I'm going to need to figure out which spells do what changes. We'll figure that out eventually. Hold up, my phone is downloading things without my consent and I need to stop it. What the fuck? Okay, I know Google Play has an auto-update feature, but it usually never bothers, so I have many apps I haven't used in months that are behind on updates. Well, all of a sudden I decided to try and download all of them. Yeah, it's done that for me. Now, I do try to keep all of my apps updated, even if I don't use them, because I just don't want to deal with that.
This looks like fun.
But, you know. Can you... I'm trying to do some spells here. Okay. Oh, and something else to keep in mind, there are two other elements. The element of light and the element of darkness. Specifically in the field of phonon field changes. Light equates to both fire and wind. So if one attack would be changed by either of those elements, then a light field of phonon will do it. And then dark is water and earth. So if, you know, it would work the same way. Alright. But there are no, like, specifically light or dark field of phonon changes. Just those two elements, as far as field of phonons are concerned, just change the attack to one of the two elements. Okay. It started again, and now the downloads are interrupting the stream. Oh no! I want to go into like the Google Play settings and see if you can like turn off auto update for now and just manually update anything you need to do. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Okay, you know what? It's probably not gonna work out too well right now, so I'll just switch back to Guy for the time being. Oh boy, that's a turtle. Let's go fight a turtle.
This looks like fun.
The turtles. Okay. Throw magic lens to his face. It is weak to fire but resistant to physical attacks. So maybe I should have stuck with hi. Void Tempest. Well, never mind, this was done very quickly. Got Void Tempest. Okay. Figured it out. Man, that was annoying. Well, I'm glad you figured... I hope you figured it out at least. Oh, hi, there's a save point over there. This looks important to go this way, so let's not do that right now. Let's go back this way. Grab that save point. Is there anything else I need to grab over here before I do that? Okay. I mean, I know we're going south on the river, so... Okay. Void Tempest is pretty useful, by the way. Okay. Well, you learn Fangblade Rage. Okay.
We really had no choice.
Alright. Okay, well then once again, freaking Jade here learned a million things. Rear guard, C combo, reflect, power hammer, status guard. But yeah, power hammer is also an AD skill you can acquire, and it just kind of randomly drops a power hammer in some attacks. My signal strength, even of Wi-Fi, is also very weak, so any strain on my connection just brings everything to a halt. Yes. That's ugly. Okay, let's fix this up a little bit. There we go. I like it down there better. What's up here? I'm not going the right way, am I? No. What the fuck? Okay. Let's fight the zombie tree. They're actually just called zombies. Wow. Okay. Sure. What's the zombie weak to? Fire. I don't have any fire on me, I'm afraid. Sure, I'll get some eventually, but yeah. Okay, but also weak to, I mean, resistant to earth. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Nothing personal.
Let's see, anything else I need to take care of? Nope. Very good. We're gonna be so over-leveled by the time we get to anywhere really. We got some iron mail. You already have some of that, so shit. This is why I don't like buying items at the store before I go into a dungeon, because I know I'm about to get those same exact items in the dungeon. Now I have to sell this shit. Okay. Which is something I never do in JRPGs, by the way. I don't know why I just completely ignore the idea of selling items I no longer need. Especially the equipment. I guess I think about it more when I actually need it. You know, when I... like, you know... any JRPG that makes your money situation a lot more limited. But otherwise... okay. Let's see. There we go.
Nothing personal.
There's just something very fun about getting why do you get more experience? Oh, it's probably an AD skill actually. So very fun about killing enemies with a long range attack like what's the name of it? Demon Fang. Speaking of which, I see a bug. Better make sure it's not the stingy kind. Looks more like a beetle-ish. I'll leave it alone. Yeah, if it's a beetle, it should be fine. On this is one of those the horn beetles, the ones that that look like bulls but in beetle form. Though I feel like you wouldn't typically find that in your area, and if you did, you would probably recognize it. But anyways, oh yeah, I was looking up random insect facts today, and found out that crane flies are not dangerous. They are, in fact, just kind of they kind of just serve to be food of other species, and also they like clean water, kind of. So if you see them hanging around, you see crane flies hanging around a river, it probably means the river is clean. So that's cool. Anyways, you got a bunch more stuff. Item Master, Rebirth, Blood Spirit, Neutralizer, the Spirit here. Oh, wait a minute, there's something I need to actually discuss about Item Master, because it's fucking stupid. Hold on. Let's see. J. Let's... I think that's like way down here. Well, no, okay. First of all, there's a thing called Item Thrower, which allows you to use items on allies. Because that's a feature that was removed as a base for this game. And I'm pretty sure from this game onward, yeah, party members cannot, in Tales of games in general, cannot just like use items on other party members unless they have an ability that allows them to do it. That's one of the dumbest fucking decisions I've ever seen. Like, I don't get the logic behind that. Basically, if the only items they can use on other party members by default is like life bottles and stuff like that, but otherwise if you're let's say you're playing as Guy, and Luke's about to fucking die, and then Tyr can't heal him right now. You need to go into the item menu and tell Luke to heal himself with an item, even though he may be getting comboed to death by some other enemy. So you're just gonna have to hope he reacts and he's able to use the item on time, rather than you just throwing a fucking apple gel at him. It's dumb. I don't get it. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Okay. So a fly like that faces a double extinction hazard. One from general trend of extinction and the second from water pollution. Ah! Yeah, they make us fair poor crane flies. I mean, that a lot of people probably kill them just because they look like mosquitoes. Yeah, I mean, they do. But, they're really not harmful. They're just annoying. It would make more sense in a tactics game. Final Fantasy Tactics, for example. Anyone can use an item on an adjacent ally, but one class learns a skill that can throw them to help allies from a distance. Yeah, that makes sense over there, but in a high-speed game like this one, it don't really help out too much. Anyways, I want to go left first, because I feel like I should. Okay, so there I tried a new restaurant that's around my area. It was a New York deli place, and it was pretty good. What was impressive about it is how fast they actually got my order. Like, I basically ordered, and then they told me, hey, okay, just have a seat and we'll have it ready. And okay, well, I like put my drink up, and then I got the necessary ingredients and stuff, and they had it ready. Damn it, I'm drenched. Hey, don't complain. You wanted to get back to medical, right? Well, yeah, but if I'd known I was this bad, I'd have gone to Exterior instead. You're still not used to traveling, Luke? Shut up! I just want to take the easiest way, that's all. Well, with that bridge out, there's no way at all to Exterior right now. And it'll probably be a while before the bridge is repaired. There's not much you can do about natural disasters. Are there a lot of earthquakes and stuff around here? I don't know. I haven't heard of many, but you can't exactly predict them either. Yeah, you get a point. Well, Luke is just complaining again. What else is new? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty alright. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, deli sort of stuff. Like, you know, like sandwiches and Philly steaks and all that. But, I mean, I like them. I'll eat a Philly steak or some wings every once in a while. And I was convinced that the place is, like, close by. So, if I ever just want, like, a burger that's not McDonald's, I can get to it pretty quickly.
Difference is so obvious.
Okay, let's see. Now, Taylor learned a bunch of shit. Power charge, happiness, comeback, C combo, C count. Well, I don't know what C stands for, but let's see. Blood Spirit, Reprise, Dash Guard, Power Hammer, Item Getter, Item Rover, Item Thrower. Whew! Jeez. Okay. Well, anyways. Let me see what how many AD skills are you missing right now, Tyr? I mean, all things considered, not that many. God. Okay. I mean, I have to keep track of if she actually ends up getting all of her AD skills soon enough, because if she does, I need to take 2D out of her and then put it on a different character so that they can learn stuff faster too. Okay. Let's see. But let me see if I can find those C AD skills. C counter. Damage increases when an attack hits an attacking enemy. So counter? No, wait. Okay, so with normal counter you can attack faster after defending. With C counter you can increase your damage against enemies that are countering you. Okay. Luke may lament the broken bridges, but I'm celebrating fixed bridges. They finally fixed the one leading out of town, and I'm so glad the construction crews and temporary traffic lights are gone. Those things sometimes lasted 5 minutes. Well, I'll tell you what, in my area we've had they've actually been doing construction as well, and it's been like a couple months since I've had to completely reroute my travel path. And they were supposed to be done like this weekend, and they're still not done. So, They're doing a lot of construction around here, and I don't like it one bit. It's getting on my nerves. Well, whatever. I guess it's important. Anyways, what's going on here? Oh, it's Arietta. And the Liger.
A liger.
Yes! Thank you for pointing it out here. Like, everyone else was just kind of staring at it.
There's someone behind them as well.
It's Arietta the Wild. They found us.
I won't let you get away.
Arietta, please let us go. You understand, don't you? We can't let this war happen.
I want to help you, Ion. But those people are my enemies.
Arietta, they aren't bad people.
I'd argue against one of them.
Yes. Yes, they are. They killed Mommy.
What are you talking about? When did we ever do something like that?
Mommy's home was burned, so she moved into the Cheagle Woods.
Oh, I get it. You were raised by the Liger.
She was just trying to protect her children, my brothers and sisters.
Could she mean the Liger Queen? But she's human.
Yeah, she was probably raised by her again.
She was raised by monsters after losing her parents in the Hod War.
Well, there you go. Luke actually did have a good idea by not trying to kill the Ligers. We'll probably have Arietta on our side if that hadn't happened. But oh well, you can't fix the past.
She was recruited for the Oracle Knights because of her ability to communicate with monsters.
Then the Liger we killed was...
That was Mommy. I'll never forgive you.
Okay, so you actually have a reason to hate us.
I'll chase
Fair
you
enough.
to the ends of the earth and kill you.
You're vengeful, but again, you have a reason. Like, they will literally kill your mom. It's fine to be hateful against us. Why is that vibrating so weird? Okay, well, an earthquake. Did we just have a skit about this? Also, why is Mew's speech bubble being hidden behind everything else? Oh my god, poor Mew. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay.
It's an earthquake.
What's that mist?
It's the miasma.
Miasma.
Oh no, the miasma is deadly poison.
We always have to have miasma somewhere. I feel like it's a common JRPG trope.
This stuff kills you if you breathe it?
Then why aren't you dead? You're not even trying to cover your mouth.
If you don't inhale a large amount over a long period of time, you'll be okay. Let's just get out of here.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Arietta. I'm sorry we killed your mom.
We can't run away.
Wait, why were you hiding behind Iron? Look, you just...
Phonic hymns at a time like this?
Wait, Jake, that song. It's one of Yulia's phonic hymns.
Cool, we got a protective barrier. I'm glad you could do that here. Now, can you actually learn it in-game so we can use it in battle? That'd be mighty handy.
The miasma disappeared.
Or maybe that's what it
I've
does.
applied a vibration identical to the inherent vibration of the miasma.
So
It's a
science.
temporary shield. It won't last long.
The 7 phonic hymns left behind by Yulia. I'd heard rumors of them, but I heard that they were too difficult for anyone to decipher.
Worry about that later. We need to get out of here.
Yes.
It just works.
Hey, stop! Why do you have to kill her?
If we let her live, she'll come after us again.
You see, here's the thing. You have sound thinking here, Jade. You're thinking cold but efficient. But I also don't... But I have no reason to hate Arietta right now. She's literally just trying to avenge her family.
But how can you kill someone unconscious and defenseless?
You really are soft.
Shut up, you cold...
I mean, Iron will probably do something here.
Jade, please let her go.
See? Iron at least gets it.
Arietta was originally one of my Phone Master Guardians.
Very well.
You don't mind if we at least move her so that the miasma won't hit her if it comes back, do you?
See what? Half of the party actually cares for her. The other half is trying to be soldiers. Which, I mean, I get it, they are soldiers, but still.
I don't think I can complain about that, seeing as how I'm already letting her live.
It won't hold much longer.
Let's go.
Well, we got the Oh, she did actually get force field. Oh, that's convenient. Okay. See, it is safe now. That's miasma now. That shouldn't be a problem unless we stay here for an extended period of time. It just works, okay? Trust me. Alright. So, hey, cool. You got a force field. Uses the second phone to temporarily protect all allies within range. That's neat. It's real neat. But it does have a range, so you can't just use it wherever and however long. I'm trying to chase the bird, but the bird's not cooperating. Okay, whatever. Alright. Orange gel. It reminds me of the wild girl from Bravely Default. If this were that game, you'd have to kill her even after saving her. Oh no! That sounds unfortunate. Well, you learn Center. What's that do again? Absorb energy particles from the atmosphere to restore the small amount of HP. Ah, that's right! The guy can heal himself. I forgot about that. Okay. It's kind of rare to hear of a frontliner being able to just use healing arts. Well, like, not an art actually, it's just a thing he can do. Okay, hold on. What's the one that works with that? I think it's okay, hold on. Yeah, man, I'm trying to do some field of form changes here, but it's not working. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, here's some birds. There's no birds. Okay. We got another zombie.
This looks like fun.
I won't allow carelessness.
Okay. Yeah, Void Tempest is pretty cool because it hits a lot of enemies around an area. Okay.
Difference is so obvious.
Let's see. We're getting a lot of grade too, that's nice. Let's see. What else is around here? Oh, there's tortoise over here. We'll take care of the tortoise in just a second. First, I need to see what's in this. There we are. See, I knew it was something. I know my JRPGs. Got 1600 joules.
This looks like fun.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Come on. No, that's not the right one.
Too easy.
I think the one that actually works with Earth for Guy is the one of his like arts that I haven't learned yet. Alright. I got combo force, E+. That's a thing. And that's about it. Let's see, what else do we have around here? Am I going too far? Okay, oh, that's back to the field. So let's, we probably missed an item down here somewhere, I would guess. Let's see. Also, let's try hitting an enemy with this thing. Well, I pissed him off. That didn't really help much. Okay. Oh, guy actually has a thing right now where he just doesn't flinch if he's currently in the middle of a combo. That's convenient. Okay. I feel like the memes weren't as widespread online back when the Tales games were the most popular. Wonder what kind of memes will appear with the new game. I feel like even with some of the newer games, they're not as popular. Like, Tales of Berseria had a few memes here and there, but I feel like just the entire Tales of community is so like niche and keeps to itself so much that you don't really see widespread Tales of memes happening too often. The only thing I can think of is like pigeon memes from Tales of Berseria. Those are pretty good. Or just anything relating to Majulu. Okay. But we'll see if, yeah, we'll see if, what's the name of it? If Tales of Arise has some nice memes going on with it. I know Atelier at least has some memes to speak about, like, high impact sexual violence. That's probably the most prominent meme, and then the entirety of Risa, the character. She just became incredibly popular with Pixiv artists thanks to her thunder thighs. So that's a thing. Apparently once I can come up with our Lloyd's poster face and Estelle's potato soup. And even Estelle's potato soup isn't particularly well known. Anyways, we gotta go to Kaizor now. Let's step up the pace and see. Hey, all we have to do is follow the coastline. Weren't you in a hurry before? I'd prefer to avoid any more trouble with Arietta. Oh, yeah, good point. So, shall we get going to Kaizor before Arietta catches up with us? Yeah. Okay. Well, we were gonna do that. There's a lot of skits that tell you, okay, you know that thing you're about to do and that game has been telling you to do, and I know you were about to do it? Yeah, don't forget to do it.
This looks like fun.
What has to happen so much? Oh, Center actually heals a fair amount. No, my spellcasters. I had to keep the enemies away from the spellcasters. They're birds, it's kinda hard to do that. Okay. Well, this dead. What else we got over here? Void attack, resurrect. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Let's see. What else is happening over here? Oh, that's a new enemy. I think it's a bandit. So hey, look, I heard you don't like killing humans. Go do it. The voice of these people. Oh, here we got healing circles. Okay, that's cool. Well, okay, you did not need to go this hard, Tyr. Tyr, you're overdoing it a bit. Jeez. Okay. Anyways, have you seen the best of Vine's videos of June and July yet? I will need to take care of that eventually. But I've kind of with Vinny, I just kind of been trying to keep up with his Minecraft stuff, and I would like to start watching his Final Fantasy IX playthrough as well, considering I've never played the game myself. Ah, that's a Garuda, or just some kind of bird. Okay, yeah, it's a Garuda. And a wolf. Have we fought any wolves yet? I think we have, actually. Oh, well, they're weak to water. Give some splash, Jay, please. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's force field. Okay, so it actually works in a certain area rather than the whole party. Okay, not sure I maybe think of that, but there's some great highlights from the annual charity streams. Oh yeah, I'm sure there are. I know. I at least watched a little bit of Breath of the Wild Corrupted. That's a thing that I never thought I would see so quickly, at least. There's critical up, void attack, resurrect, and also gotta watch a little bit of Final Fantasy X Corrupted. That's just fascinating. Or did you hear that someone slipped in some throne bone hentai into his latest Android trash stream? He actually cancelled that series because of the. Oh man, I did not hear about that, but that sounds like an adventure. I tell you what. Okay.
If I may have a moment.
Sure.
Oh, come on. We're almost to Kaitsur. What do you want here?
It's Tyr's Phonic Hymns, isn't it?
Oh.
I've wondered about them for a while. Her phonic hymns are different from the ones I know.
Oh no, she knows spells that I'm not familiar with. I need to interrogate
And
now.
Ion, you say those are Yulia's phonic hymns.
So what?
I mean, can't you technically talk about this while also walking towards Kaitsur? Like, I don't think we need to stop dead on our tracks here.
Yulia's phonic hymns are special. Normally, phonic hymns are just the incantation used in a phonic art, combined with a melody. They're not as strong as phonic arts.
But Yulia's hymns are different. They are said to hold the same power as phonic arts.
Yes, the phonic hymns I use are indeed those of Yulia.
I thought Yulia's hymns meant nothing with only the verses and melody.
Really? You can't just sing them?
When one who truly appreciates the symbolism and meaning sings a verse, it draws a map to hidden wisdom.
What's that supposed to mean?
Basically, if you sing from the heart, you will do some additional damage.
Or so they say anyway. Supposedly they're handed down in secret from one generation to the next.
Yes, that's correct. You know a lot about them.
I heard about it once, way back.
How are you able to sing Yulia's hymns? Who did you learn them from?
I was told that it is because my family is descended from Yulia. I don't know whether that's true or not.
A descendant of Yulia. I see.
So that means Master Van's a descendant of Yulia too?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Whoa, Master Van's so cool!
How about his sister that's standing right in front of you? Luke, you are so, like, tunnel vision person. I don't know what the adjective is that I want here, but anyways, you know what I'm trying to say.
Thank you, Tyr. I would certainly like the chance to learn more about phonic hymns.
Are you gonna sing, Jade?
Especially the Grand Phonic Hymn.
Oh.
Grand Phonic Hymn? What's that?
The phonic hymn Yulia sang to use Lorelei's power. It is proof of their covenant.
Basically, it's really strong.
Shall we get moving? I believe I've answered your question.
Well, but anyways, Tyr, I'm arresting you here and now for using profanity in your funny games. Oh my god. Julia, hey, that reminds me, the next legendary in Fire Emblem Heroes is Julia. With a J, not with a Y. Not that you know who that is, but it's a funny coincidence. Yeah, it's a... I'm sure it's a person. It'll be doubly funny if this Julia has white hair and uses light magic. I'm pretty sure our Julia uses white magic. I don't know if she has white hair. I mean, like light magic. I don't know if she has white hair though. Actually, I don't even remember what Julia looks like. I don't even know if we see her. I mean, I know she's a person of legend, not an act. I'm not sure if she's actually alive. Anyways, hello. This is the border fortress Kaitsur. Welcome to the border, travelers. Welcome, this is a rest house for travelers. We shall go into the inn. I know Ennis is down there, but let me see what else we can do in here. Welcome, we are providing supplies for travelers. I know it seems a bit expensive. I could take a couple of magic lenses, but nah, I got 16, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's kind of expensive in here. Please take care of your journey. It's not quite like this Disney World levels of expensive, but it's expensive. Welcome to a top of the line defensive fortress. Please waltz right in. Oh my god. I mean, there's actually this is basically just what's the name of it? What's the... When you're traveling state to state and you have to stop by like a place to show them your ID and then pay them a little bit of money. The towing? No, not towing. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, farm for money. We'll be fine. I don't desperately need any items right now. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, toll gate. That's what it is. This is basically what that is, except for humans, not for cars. I don't think there's cars in this universe. Scotias. Border checkpoint, yeah, that works too. Actually, yeah, that's more accurate because we're literally going from country to country.
Isn't that Annis?
Yeah, that's Annis.
I've lost my identification and my passport too. Please let me through, please!
I'm sorry, but I can't let you pass.
Oh no, she's always have documents.
Oh! You better watch your back.
Ah.
Anis, Luke can hear you.
Oh, it's my darling! My prince.
Why? What?
Women are scary.
Guy, you have some pretty noteworthy, like, thumbnail shots.
Luke, I'm so glad you're safe. I was so worried about you.
She looks like she's just clinging on to dear life here. My god, Anis, calm down.
We were worried too. They said you were fighting monsters and fell from the Tartarus?
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
The poor thing must have been terrified. She screamed, "I'll kill you bastards," as she fell.
Why are you making that pose, Ion?
Phone master, please. Shh. I kept the Imperial letter safe. Aren't you proud of me, Luke?
Oh, yeah. Good job.
You know, look, you're being a lot less antagonistic towards Anis as compared to everyone else. Except Guy, I guess. Even though she's technically the one that's the most up in your business. I think he's just scared of her.
Yay!
I'm glad you're safe, Anis.
Oh my. Were you worried about me too, Colonel?
Yes, we can't do a thing without that letter.
You're mean.
By the way, how are we going to cross the checkpoint? Neither Luke nor I have passports.
You won't need any once you're dead.
Oh no, it's Mr. Man. Ash the Bloody. Well, he technically just crossed the border, except he got thrown out over there.
Stand down, Ash.
Out of the way, Van!
Well, here's Van, too.
What do you think you're doing? I don't recall giving any orders like this. Now stand down.
Master!
Got him up and left. Also, you're still on the floor, Van. I mean, Luke.
Luke, that parry was pathetic.
You did even parry.
We meet up after all that's happened and that's the first thing you say?
I mean, it's your master. What else did you expect?
Van.
Did you say you weren't going to kill him?
Tyr, put away your weapon. You misunderstand.
What do you mean?
Calm down. Once you're ready to listen to me, come to the inn.
Master, thanks for saving me.
It must have been hard for you, Luke. You've done an admirable job. I'd expect no less from my pupil.
Weren't you just yelling at him for having a bad parry?
Thank you.
Well-
Tyr, let's listen to what Van has to say. I think it would be foolish to insist on fighting and ignore an opportunity to communicate.
Good old Batten method, I see.
Yeah, seriously, how bloodthirsty are you?
As you wish, Phone Master.
Well, alright. Let's go see Van.
And it says join the party. Great, we can now switch characters. Hold on. Ash the Bloody. What's that Ash Blood? Was that Ash the Bloody? He attacked so suddenly I couldn't be sure. Yes, I was Ash the Bloody. Wow. If that commandant hadn't stepped in, Luke could have been killed. But just attacking out of the blue, without even trying to capture Ion. Are they that desperate? Perhaps. In any case, caution could be well advised. Yeah. Well, I have Ash the Bloody to worry about now. Hey, Anis, let's put you up here. And then poor guy over here, and then Luke can just sit the fuck back and not do a damn thing. Okay, let's see, we got Dragon Surge and we got Limited. Let's switch it up. So Anis is actually a hybrid physical fighter and magic caster. You know, like Jade can do a little bit of that too, as well as Tyr, but Anis is like the real hybrid here, where, you know, if you want both magic and physical attacks, this is the one to go for. And also she is the tank of the team, I'm pretty sure. Well, okay, it's not gonna be apparent now because she's level 5. But trust me, she's the tank of the team. You just have to take my word for it. Okay. Anyways. These two look like they belong into a shonen anime and just waltzed into this game by accident in the middle of a duel. Oh wait, Van's from the beginning of the game, right? Yeah, but yeah, he's been around for a while. He's been mentioned a lot, he just only appeared at the beginning. How would you feel if I told you Anis was in a Fire Emblem game, except with pink hair? I'd believe it. I mean, she's like the obligatory high-pitched lowly character. What it's not, she's not particularly. She's not a rare breed, I tell you what. Okay. We got a wand, a cloak, gloves, and nothing else. Alright, that's fine. Actually, hold on. Hey, you can put a bracelet on. I guess. Sure, you can have a bracelet. Okay. Anyways, now we can go be Anis again. We were here for a little bit, for a little while. We're back in the in the Tartarus, but otherwise, let's see. Celica from Gaiden has an Anis by her side. Ah, I see. And speaking of, let me get some water. Okay. So now we can go into the inn and see what's going on. Hey, Van. It's like twice the size of Anis, too.
Calm down a bit.
Well, I mean, twice the height, more than twice the size.
Why are you trying to interfere with Phone Master Ion's efforts to prevent war?
Are you still saying that?
She's wrong, isn't she, Master?
Please tell me she's wrong, man.
But the 6 God Generals are trying to kidnap Ion.
Calm down, Tyr. I have no idea why the Phone Master is even here to begin with. All I've heard from the Order is that Ion vanished from the cathedral in Doth.
I'm sorry, Van. I did that of my own volition.
I'd appreciate it if you'd fill me in on what's happened up until now.
I'm the one who took Ion away. Allow me to explain.
I see. I do command the 6 God Generals, but they are part of the Grand Maestro faction. It's likely they're under orders from Grand Maestro Mose.
So essentially it's Mose pulling the strings, not Van.
I see now. You may have been recalled to steal Ion back from the Malkuth military.
Yes, perhaps so. The one who attacked you earlier, Ash, is also one of the 6 God Generals. But even I didn't know he was involved in this matter.
Then are you saying you have nothing to do with all of this?
That's what he's saying.
No. Considering I was unaware of what my own troops were doing, I must take some responsibility.
Isn't Maestro a title for an orchestra leader? Yes. As a reminder, this game has a lot of like music themes alongside it. Like you see a lot of the uniforms and they kind of look like, you know, like orchestra uniforms. They use the term maestros and singing, and you know the phonic hymns have a lot to do with voice, and even that you will see a lot of tuning forks, like tuning fork shapes in this world too. Like if you, it's kind of hard to see from here, but the pendant that Ion is wearing is actually a tuning fork. So yeah, look out for any music references and music terms used in this game, because there will be a lot.
But I don't side with the Grand Maestro faction.
That's news to me, Commandant.
I'm the leader of the 6 God Generals, so people tend to assume I side with the Grand Maestro. For that matter, Tyr, you're part of the Intelligence Division under the Grand Maestro's command. Why are you here?
I'm searching for something under orders from Mose. I can't say any more than that.
The 7th Phone Stone?
I'm not at liberty to say.
That's a yes.
The 7th Phone Stone? What's that? What? Quit looking at me like I'm stupid.
You're a fucking idiot, Luke.
Talk about a sheltered life.
It's part of the score that Yulia read 2,000 years ago. The world's future is written within.
The score was so long it took up 7 phone stones, each the size of a mountain.
Basically, she wrote a really, really long book 2,000 years ago, and people are like, wow, that's a long book, I tell you what.
Eventually the stones broke apart. Some became the phone belt you see in the sky, others fell to the earth. Malkuth and Kimlaska both tried to claim the stones that fell to land, and that led to war.
Basically, this war is being fought over from a book that may or may not predict the future, I guess.
Because if you have the phone stones, you can learn the future.
Except it's not a book, it's just writing on literal mountains.
Huh. So the thing with the 7th score written on it is called the 7th phone stone, huh?
Yes. You look at the words you're saying and then connect them, and you realize how logical that actually sounds when you say it out loud.
It's said that Yulia hid the 7th herself after she read the score. Therefore, numerous powers have been searching for the 7th phone stone.
And that's what Tyr is looking for now?
Maybe, maybe not.
So yes.
At any rate, I have nothing to do with Mose. I'll order the 6 god generals not to interfere with you all. Though I don't know how much good it will do.
Van, what about passports?
Oh yes, Duke Fabra has entrusted me with temporary passports. With the spares I brought just in case, there are just enough for all of you.
That's convenient. We got some passports, now we can travel from country to country.
Now we can cross the border.
You should get some rest here before you go. I'll go on ahead across the border and ready a ship.
So we'll meet up at the Kite Sewer Naval Port?
Right. Once you cross the border, just follow the sea and you'll be there shortly. Don't get lost now.
See? I told you Master Van wasn't doing anything wrong.
I don't trust him.
I mean, fair enough. Again, you got. I feel like Tyris has been trained to like not trust anyone, not even herself.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't trust you.
That's fine with me.
Eh.
Nice friendly relationship you two have there.
Well, anyways, oh, that's over. Okay, it'd be neat if they did some sort of world theming with Fire Emblem Fates, given how much attention they gave to that song. Yeah, that would be kind of nice too. Oh, and here's a little trivia. Fates is the only Fire Emblem game which doesn't have a known name for its main content. Interesting. I mean, I know there's the land of Nor and the land of Hoshido, but I guess if they're both in one continent, then they don't actually name the continent. That's weird. Yeah, as I explained earlier. Let's see. Let me go over this real quick. So, the east part, the entire world is called Aldrant. The east continent is Malkuth, the middle continent is Kimlaska, and then the left continent, I don't remember the name of it, but that's where Darth is. And then otherwise we got like ice places. But yes, we actually do have names for everything here. This had a stupid idea for a mod. Replace all the singing sound files with clips of Jerma singing from his American Idol stream. Oh boy. An ordinary little girl. Anyways, I'm glad you're safe. Luke, it was so lonely without you. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. It sounds like you had a hard time. A little longer than we might have actually done something. Ooh, how about worrying about me from the beginning? Well, now we just need to head to Batico. Indeed. I just hope the 6 god generals will leave us alone until then. Guy, are you interested in me? No, I mean, Jed and I were talking about you a lot, so I wonder what you were really like. Me? Oh, I'm just an ordinary, everyday, cute little girl. I don't trust you. It seems that Ennis has a slightly different definition of ordinary. That's mean, Colonel. And don't laugh, Ion. Hey, enough joke. Let's get moving. Oh, sorry. Anyway, Ennis, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. I don't know why my voice went that high at the end there. Okay, I see Ennis has the Maya Frey puffy cute face. Yep, she does that a little bit. Okay, you may rest for free here. Will you be staying? Yes, I will. Guy. Hey, Guy. Wait, no, that's Luke. Hey! What is it? Shh, be quiet or they'll wake up. Come with me for a little bit. Oh, and don't forget your sword. What the heck? Sorry for dragging you all the way out here with me. And what can I do for you, dear Master Luke? Give me a hand with some sword training. What? What's that all of a sudden? I'm still not sure I can swing my sword against a human opponent without hesitating. I want to practice to get over that. You and I are the only ones who use swords, and besides, this is kind of embarrassing. You're the only one I can ask. Look, alright, I'll give you a hand. Learn yourself a new move or something and get right over that field. Yeah, let's do it. Ready when you are. Now we have some sword training. This has innuendos written all over it. But anyways, we now have a Sonic Thrust. I mean, you can just keep going with the innuendos if you want to take it that way. By the way, in all seriousness, Sonic Thrust is fucking useless. I unlocked it because it's a thing we need to do, but anyways. Hey, why can't you get along with Master Van? Like I said, I don't trust him. He's hiding something. Well, you're hiding something too, aren't you? Say something. Please don't argue. Meow. Meow, leave them alone. There's no point in getting involved in a lover squirrel. Meow. Don't be a copycat. Will you quit already? Let's get going, you two. Save it until after the things have settled down, okay? Yeah. Fair enough. I know lots of Tales characters use that move, but it was priceless in this context. Yep. Okay, but yeah, it's pretty dang useless. It's just powerful thrust that downs the enemy. It is not as powerful as it boasts to be. Trust me. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Now I can actually go south.
Please. Have a safe journey.
There you go, we got passports now. So you have passports, you may proceed. Okay. We watch Alaska's movements as well as guard aboard. If you have passports, go ahead. Let me just double check, make sure there's no side quests that I need to take care of here. Okay. Let me cross. Nope, the next thing is gonna be like a secret boss fight actually, so we'll be okay. The border. So this is the border. It certainly feels tense around here. The X10 mines aren't too far from here. Either side will give up their wealth or freeze us as easily. Didn't there used to be a lot of country states here for a while ago? Sure, I've heard. The coastline is said to be quite beautiful. But under these conditions, they'd all be abandoned. Nobody in the right mind would come here for leisure these days. Except officers, of course. Hey, I never wanted to come here in the first place. What's he writing about? Luke's keeping a diary? Yes, apparently it's a safeguard in case he gets amnesia again. What's he writing in it? Who knows? Probably Master Van this, Master Van that. Master Van did this awesome thing, Master Van's the best. If that's all he's writing about, I guess he doesn't have a girlfriend yet. Perfect. Ed, did you say something? No, nothing at all. That, or he might be making notes on his meals. Wrapping pig today, and I sure would like some beef, and so on. Nah, he doesn't care about food that much. Though given his upbringing, his taste may tend more towards the luxuriant. Wow, I wanna eat luxuriant meals too. If that's all you eat, you'll turn into a rabbit, you know. Boo boo! Nice pigtails. That's not fair! Boo! Pigtails, I get it. Okay, completely related, but do you have a particular favorite with regards to anime eras? I think my favorite is early 1980s anime, and I'm glad that one Twitter artist is going out of their way to pay tribute to it, that being Blue the Bone, I assume. Art style, that is. Just art style. Not particularly. I don't... Like... I feel like nowadays we have so many more animes that people are making in art styles and art directions and stuff for like all kinds of different audiences that even if you have something like from the 1980s that you really like, you can probably find something similar today, or at least in a similar vein, I suppose. So yeah, I mean it's less of an era and more of just the technology for like anime creating and just producing has increased enough these days to just allow any artist and any anime studio to just make the kind of thing they want to make. Like if you want to look at it a certain way, a lot of what Kyoto Animation did after what Kyoto Animation has done is very, very mind-blowing nowadays compared to what they did back in the, like you compare, for example, like Air, which was like their first anime or something, like the first independent, like their first anime as a proper studio, not just one that they worked alongside someone else. Compared to like Violet Evergarden, you know, they've perfected a certain art style, but they've also got a lot of art styles under their umbrella, like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid and Lucky Star and Nichijou and all that. Then you got something like Bones making My Hero Academia, and then you got like Dragon Ball. Like it's less about the era and more about the artists themselves. To put a point on a very small detail, Anime Girls' noses are disappearing rapidly. Well, that's okay, fair enough. I'll give you that one. I mean, yeah, I guess I don't really have a particular preferred era, or not even an era where I think anime was better. It just kind of is what it is. Anyways, let me switch this up. So, oh, wait, we do still have cooking efficiency. We just don't have the cooking title. Okay, I'll just need to do something about that. Okay, I'm gonna cook once with Anis. Yeah, just make some rice balls. There you go. You don't have enough. What do you mean I don't have enough ingredients? I don't have rice? Okay, fine. We'll make some spaghetti then. There. Awesome. Plus 5% TP. Okay. I have a very nostalgic feeling when I see screenshots from a Sailor Moon or Lupin III. Fair enough. I can understand that. Okay. So, here's the question. Do you have a title, Anis? She doesn't. I guess we'll just have to unlock it somehow. We'll figure it out. Anyways, this is what the I'm not sure if I've actually shown the status screens for every character, but I do like how it looks like a military or just like a government like information sheet with the picture being like tilted and everything. That's kind of neat. Anyways, what do you mean I don't have any rice? I'll show you. Mold spaghetti into rice ball shape. We just have to fill it with jelly and then we'll be okay. Alright, let's see. Well, now we're in Kimlaska. Heard His Majesty's orders. Please proceed. With those passports, you may cross the border at any time.
These passports!
These passports!
We received direct orders from His Majesty the King to let you through immediately.
We're finally back in Kimlaska.
Don't relax yet. The vacation's not over until you're actually home.
Yeah, I'll pass on any more vacations like this.
It's been a while since I visited Kimlaska.
The Kaitsur Naval Port is south of here, right? Come on, Luke, let's go.
Well, but anyways, let's see. You cannot cross the border without any passport. If you travel south from here, you will reach a port. Well, we got a couple things to take care of. It's a rest house for travelers. Is this the exact? Is this like left Twix and right Twix? As far as the shops are concerned, let's see. What do you want? Oh no, he actually sells like weapons. Never mind. I like left Twix better than right Twix. Okay. Well, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna buy any of this stuff unless until after I've cleared a dungeon. Okay, I can buy some leather boots. That's fine. But otherwise I don't want to deal with this. Well, okay, I can buy one of these. And that's it. That's it. No more. Put them on. You can buy, get some an Alice. Yeah, you can have an Alice band, and then hold on. You can have some leather boots. Yes, you can have some leather boots, and then you can have a cape. Okay. I think in Italy, spaghetti will just be one part of a 4-course meal at the very least. Yeah, I would imagine something along those lines. I'm not too keen on spaghetti, but I think the problem lies with Americans with America's treating it like a full meal when it doesn't fill you up much at all. Well, I mean, just spaghetti by itself is not that great, obviously. You gotta put stuff in spaghetti. You gotta put some shredded chicken in there. You gotta put meatballs. You gotta put some kind, like, slice up some tomatoes and onions and put them in there. You gotta put sauce. You gotta season it with salt. You can't just grab some spaghetti, put it in water, and then pour it on the plate. It's not gonna do anything. And I hate it. And I know what you're talking about. I've seen that actually happen with some places. Like, no, yeah, spaghetti is a base. You need to do a lot more with it to make it a proper meal. Same with fettuccine and rigatoni and just any pasta, really. Like, the pasta is a base. It's the canvas. It's not the whole meal. And thankfully, I don't think I've ever actually eaten spaghetti like that. I've eaten pretty filling spaghettis in my days. It always kills me when Vinny points out that Mario from the cartoons always ate spaghetti without sauce. Oh boy. Okay, in a cartoon, I guess you can just put spaghetti, you can just make spaghetti look like that, but real spaghetti looks like that. You see all the see how that spaghetti has colored? Because that means it has some sauce on it. And then you see some like green stuff like veggies. You don't even have to put meat on it. You just have to put something in there. You know? Okay. Anyway, okay, can I take some of these spears and weapons? They look useful. Anyways. So over here. Anything? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, you guys must have modeled this room for a reason. They went out of their way to spend money on this room, so I'm gonna guess there's something in there. Then again, almost like 60% of Silent Hill is just empty rooms with no purpose. So what am I talking about? Okay. This is an odd place. Alright. Would you ever add green bell peppers to spaghetti? I'd be willing to try it. I don't think it's a particularly popular condiment on spaghetti, but I'd be willing to try it. I mean, I like green bell peppers. If you slice them up real small, you know, so that you're not biting into like huge chunks of bell peppers like you would with like fajitas. Or even Philly steak sandwiches, you just cut them up like real tiny. Dice it up. Yeah, I think it could work out over there. If you wish to cross the border, proceed north. You can cross if you have a passport. This is the border fortress, Kaitsur. The Kaitsur naval port is south of here. Also, that almost looks like it's saying something. This plank's on the floor right here, like... re. I see an R and 2 I's. What about, I don't know, black olives? Just throwing out random idea. I'm not a fan of olives. So, maybe somebody that likes them would appreciate some black olives in their spaghetti. I'm not a fan of spaghetti. I'm not a fan of black olives. Also, never mind, we're actually in Kimlaska now, but still on the continent. Where Oh yeah, this is what Annie's fights like, by the way. She uses a giant puppet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's fun to just mess around with, considering she's so freaking, because her little partner's so freaking huge. Anyways, as you can see here, even the off-screen character gets a fair amount of experience. Wow. It almost looks like everyone got a different amount of experience out of that battle. Holy crap. Okay. I forgot Kate Sid was in this game. Yes, Kate Sid is in this video game. And I must admit, I'm not a fan of Kate Sid in Final Fantasy VII. I mean, it's not like I like Annis that much either, but I like her better than Kate Sid. A lady's secret. Hey Tina, can I ask you something? What? Well, everybody's acting like it's normal, so that was kind of hard to bring up, but... This puppet thing, how does it work? Funny guards? Good question. What do you mean, good question? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Look, go ask her. What, me? That's your job. Alice, can I ask you something? That doll of yours. You mean Tokunaga? Yeah, Tokunaga. So how does that get so huge? Well, if you must know, that's a lady's secret. Eh? It has to do with Fontech, but the details are in Order Lorelai's secret. So, a lady's secret. Well, dear. Not a puppeteer, I don't know. Damn it, I want to know. Oh, there we go. It's, it just works, okay? Let's see. Let's actually do some spell casting here. Never mind, I'm not gonna be able... Oh, hi. Okay, we got dual punishment. Okay. Let's see. That's what limited looks like. It's a hammer of light. Yeah, she... Alice's are actual non-basic elements caster. You see, Jade does like the elemental stuff, you know, like, you know, wind, lightning, fire, earth, water, ice. Well, okay. There's only 4 elements actually, 4 normal elements. Water, ice, light, no wait, no. Water, light, water, wind, fire, and earth. I kept getting confused because in Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Legenda there were so many. So Jade does those ones. And then Annis does light and dark. Primarily dark, but she does have limited, and I think she has something else. Tyr, I think she can do them too, but she's mainly a healer. So as far as non-elemental attacks go, no, non-elemental. Light and dark attacks go, Annis is your character of choice. We got dual punishment. Also, let's I need to start cooking more often. Okay, I'll cook after the next battle. Also, I completely forgot to actually change the thing in the cooking menu, my shortcuts. So let's make sure we do that. So we're gonna have Annis do some sandwiches. Okay. I do have the ingredients for sandwiches. I don't know. God damn it. Okay, never mind. Do spaghetti again. Water, fire, wind, and earth. Fucking magnets. How do they work? Anyways, I guess we just keep going south here. Oh, here's a crab. Let's fight the crab. The crabs in this game look kind of silly. Look at that thing. I don't know if those are its eyes or if it's just kind of painted in, but it looks kind of weird. Anyways, let's examine it. Oh no, there's a face down there. It's still very silly looking though, holy crap, look at that. Also, you're actually weak to water? That's kind of weird, but okay. Then again, I guess not all crabs are like aquatic. I'm pretty sure there's crabs in like deserts. Ow! Okay. I wish Limited was a little bit faster. Okay. Wait, we got Photon. That's cool. They're like tanky motherfucker though.
We really had no choice.
Okay. We got a little Moonlight Demon at some point in that battle. I didn't even pay attention. And you learned Guardian. Cool. I guess. Okay. Then we have about 15 more minutes to stream, more or less, because we're actually an hour and 45 minutes into this. But I won't stop so abruptly as I did yesterday. But it's not so quickly.
This looks like fun.
I won't allow criticism.
Okay, hold on. Ow! I'm just trying to cast spells here. This ain't working out too well. Okay. This is not as efficient to fight with as I was expecting, but hey, at least she's leveling up very quickly. Okay. Also, you don't actually need to check your battle stats after every battle. I just like doing that. Anyways, here's a castle. The only thing I remember from Jim Sterling's last rant about loot boxes is his tantalizing description of a casino's crab buffet. I'm not the biggest fan of crab, but I mean, I'm sure that sounds like an amazing time for a lot of people. Okay, this burst can just fuck right off. Holy crap! Jeez. Okay, we actually lost grade on that one. Damn it. Okay. But yeah, I mean, okay, fair enough. I do like a little bit of imitation crab made with cheese. I'm just not crazy over crab. I like it. I just wouldn't go out of my way to like find it at every corner. Do I have to be here, or is it just a thing we can do? Oh wait, we are in the right spot. Okay, it's our naval port. I thought this was something else.
Huh? What's going on?
War happening.
That sounds like a monster.
That's one of Gloomietta's pets.
Gloomietta.
Gloomietta?
Oh my god. I can tell he's freaking the fuck out right now.
Arietta, the god general Arietta the Wild.
But why did you need to go up to him and start like smacking his chest? What's one thing I do with the other, Anis?
Okay, I get it. Stop touching me.
It flew from the direction of the harbor. Let's go.
She ain't listening. Guy is in severe pain right now. Maybe I should move along this cutscene a little bit faster. So how you guys doing today? Is there anything cool, anything fun, anything interesting to talk about? Nah, I'm kidding.
I'm sure you're enjoying yourself, Guy, but we'd best be going.
Get her away from me.
Okay. Arietta attacks. So Arietta came after all. Yep. Huh? What about Gloomietta? She attacked us at the Phobos River too. The miasma got her that time. But I asked them to let her go. The Phobos? That close by? And she's already come back? Gloomiatta's always so stubborn. And she moves so fast. And she never listens to anybody. She's terrible. She's such a pain. I knew things would end up like this, but there's no point in arguing over the past, so let's leave it at that. Yes, let's go over to where the trouble is. Right. I'm glad Luke had nothing to do with this conversation. Anyways, let's see. First, let's go into the inn and have a snooze, though. I just can stop hitting on older guys. I mean, she's the youngest one of the team. Pretty much anyone she hits on is gonna be older than her. Okay. Let's see, how much money did I get on that? 1,000 at least? Nope, not even. 500. Okay, that's fine. I don't desperately need money right now. Sure! Let's have a... We can actually just have a snooze as people are, like, getting murdered by ligers out there. Still ways to go, look. Yeah, we finally made it back to Kimlaska, now this. The trip will go much further once we board the kite soar ship. Just be patient. I've been patient. Don't treat me like a baby. I'm sorry. Perhaps children are children precisely because they don't realize they are children. Well, that's the thing. I freaking love when you can just take a nap in the middle of a catastrophe. Like, there's literally a commotion going on outside the inn, and you just like, you know, fuck it, shut up. Just put like the noise cancelling headphones and listen to some music or whatever. Jade has a distinct "I told you so" smirk. Yeah, he is the definition of sarcasm. I fucking love Jade. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh. I don't think we're getting back to Kimlaska on that one. Well, the liger's down. Oh, Van took care of it.
Arietta, who gave you permission to do this?
I knew it was you, Gloomietta. Stop causing trouble for people.
Everyone keeps trying to kill Arietta, but I guess she keeps getting in trouble.
You all?
I am not Gloomy. You're mean, Anis.
What happened here?
Arietta unleashed her monsters on the ship.
Commandant, I'm sorry. Ash asked me to.
Ash?
Ash.
I have to take away the engineer who can repair the ship.
Right? Just casually.
If you want him back, Luke and Ion have to come to Coral Castle. If they don't come, they'll kill him.
Van, how's the ship?
Out of commission, I'm afraid.
What? Guy, turn to your right, and then you will answer your own question. Just look at it. It's literally smoking and still on fire.
With our engineer kidnapped, we'll have to wait for the training ship to return.
What's this Coral Castle that Arietta mentioned?
It's Duke Fabra's vacation home. I heard he abandoned it when the front line of the previous war drew near.
Huh, really?
Luke, come on. Coral Castle is where they found you when you were kidnapped 7 years ago.
I told you I don't remember anything from back then. Maybe I'll remember something if I go there.
There's no need for you to go. Wait for the training ship to return to port. I'll deal with Arietta myself.
But that means we'll be ignoring Arietta's demands.
Isn't preventing war what's important right now? Luke, take Phone Master Ion and return to the border. There's nothing here but simple rest facilities. I'll remain here and put a stop to Arietta.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's the most quest-flavored quest I've ever seen. I mean, fair enough. Okay. Well, the liger's dead. The people are dead too. Just a bunch of dead people. Dead animals, dead everything. There's a lever. Can I do anything with that? It does not appear, so... Kimlaska base. I mean, isn't this entire place the Kimlaska base? To go or not to go? Coral Castle. I can understand your interest, but... I know. I'm not saying I want to go or anything. Master Van said I didn't even have to go anyway. Even if you do go, you may not be able to accomplish anything. I said I know. I just have to wait back at Kaitsu, right? Sheesh. But it might do him some good, you know? He might remember something. Then again, he might not. Well, yeah, but... Now, to be honest, I wouldn't entirely disapprove of it going either. Well, I mean, obviously we're gonna go. You know your JRPGs. Okay. Anyways. Oh, I can almost deduct everything that's gonna happen just based on the logic. You know your JRPGs. I know my JRPGs. I know how these games work. Okay. Anything else back here? Nope. Okay. This will be what Radiant Dawn was like from Randolph's point of view. Pretty much. Okay.
Phone Master Ion, please wait!
What business do you have with the Phone Master?
The man Arietta the Wild kidnapped is our maintenance chief.
Is the boss, man.
Please, Phone Master, you have to save the chief.
The chief faithfully upholds the score. He's a devout follower of the Order of Lorelei. He was relieved when this year's birth score stated that calamity would be avoided.
Please!
I mean, I guess the score was wrong, wasn't it?
All right.
Are you sure?
Arietta told me to come.
I agree with Ion.
And you called me soft.
If we abandon one the scores foretold will be saved from calamity, we will be ignoring the score. That would go against Yulia's teachings, and...
And?
Never mind.
And...
It is true that the score should be upheld.
I think we should go to Coral Castle, too.
I guess you're just agreeing now based on Ion's response.
If you're going to Coral Castle, I'll go with you. There's something there I'd like to investigate.
Arietta's female, you know.
Yes?
Don't remind me.
Are you going too, Master?
No way am I going. Even Master Van said we didn't have to.
Well, but you're also requested to go there alongside Ion.
Arietta said for you to come as well.
Please don't abandon the chief. He has a family in Batical.
That's a family.
All right, I'll go. Are you happy now? Why do I have to bother with this?
Thank you so much.
Coral Castle is southeast of here, along the coast. Please, take care.
Well, you heard him. Shall we be going?
I thought you were against going to Coral Castle.
Nope. Either way is fine by me.
Ah, well, he just doesn't care.
What the... I don't get you at all.
Okay. Equally hard to deal with. What I'm saying is that Luke is a powerful idiot. He is one such indeed. To Coral Castle. So, there we're going. We can't ignore Arietta's threat to the maintenance chief. I'm sorry for involving you in this. It's fine. Somebody's gotta go along to protect you. I'll take care of the monsters. You just stay back. Luke, can you protect me too? Protect Anis? I'm not really sure she needs... There are monsters all over. The frail maiden is supposed to receive protection from the prince. Duke. Whatever, it's so dreamy. Alright, enough for it. Let's go. Okay. Okay, let's go. Ironically, Luke is the only one not in the party right now, so it's not actually going to be very accurate. We got some palm seeds. And that's all she wrote. Okay, go. I'm surprised Luke didn't ask the Coral Castle was located under the sea. No, it's located by the sea, not under the sea. But, yeah, that sounds like something here. Speaking, there it is. Kind of off the ways, but, well, it is a vacation spot. It's ideal for it to not be close to much of any. Okay, fine, we'll fight the bird. Jesus. Anyways, I know I said I was trying to keep it under 2 hours, but I don't know. I kind of feel bad that yesterday's stream turned out being so short, anyways. So we'll probably go for. We'll do Coral Castle at least, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Okay. You're like a coral reef. Yep. Again, that will make sense. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. Hey. Now Here's Coral Castle. We have been live for 2 hours. I should have been drinking some water, actually. You're right, Hydrobot. Let's do some of that. Coral Castle. It's actually a ghost place, not a water place.
This is the place they found me in? It's falling apart. It looks haunted.
Does it bring back any memories? Like from when you were kidnapped?
You can't remember anything from your childhood, can you, Luke?
Well, my memories really only start from the point I got back to the manor 7 years ago.
That's so sad. I'll help you get your memory back.
Something's not right. No one's lived here for ages, but there are signs of recent activity.
Oh, yeah, because at least Ariela's here.
Monsters. I can feel them.
How?
The chief engineer must be inside. Let's take a look.
We got a spooky place. Who needs memories? Man, I still can't remember anything. Ah, well, maybe we'll come back to you while we're wandering around. It's not like it really matters anyways. I'm not missing anything. Really? I thought you would bother you more. I have to admit, I'm impressed. Why? Things are probably just as boring for me as I was a kid. When I was a kid. Poor Princess Natalia. Well, dream plans. Wow, my future country home. You see some? Look, this is your estate, right? Yeah, well, it's my dad's anyway. That's all I know about it. Actually, I don't think this place has been used in a while. Close to a generation is what I heard. So why are they still bother holding on to it? I don't know if it's even that. More like they abandoned it. Doesn't cost anything to maintain it that way. Great. Now this is going to be Anne's private resort. Eh? Why are you talking about yourself all the time anyway? Weirdo. Oh no, my dream plans are in danger. Remember, ultimately speaking, Anne just cares about Luke because he's rich. Not because she actually likes him. Which, I mean, fair enough. That's about the only thing anyone else cares about Luke in this game. Okay. Let's see. It's down here. Some items. Someone to grab. Someone of note. A sage. I still need to find out if you can get, if you can do, like, item transformations and make them red sages. Or if there's one of those games where you can't do that. If so, I'm just gonna have to, like, figure it out. Okay.
So this was our vacation home, huh?
Luke, don't stray too far from the group.
I know. Shut up already.
Well.
Luke!
Luke, behind you!
Huh?
You had so much time to react to that shit. Hey, it is now red, therefore you know. God, that's bright! Okay. So anyway, as you can see here, Luke is in the party and not Jade. And also, I need to examine this thing. This broken ass chair is resistant to physical attacks. Okay. Okay. Now we can examine this guy. See what his deal is. Broken gargoyle. Also resistant to physical attacks. I know it's a whipping angel, but it's dumb and thick. Ow. Okay.
That's way too long.
That's an entire title. You'll have to, like, look it up if you want to learn that thing. That's way too long. Okay, we got Eagle Dive and nothing else. Okay, let's see.
That's why I told you to keep close.
Because you were careless, our formation was broken, and we didn't have time to prepare for battle. I hope you learned your lesson.
Eh.
Shut up! How was I supposed to know that? And what the hell was that thing anyway?
It's a whipping angel, but dummy thick. Surprise encounter! The surprise encounter occurs when a character is touched by an enemy from behind, in an uncomfortable spot. Uncomfortable, I mean. During a surprise encounter, a random party formation is selected in place of the established party formation.
It's a phone tech doll designed to eliminate intruders. This is a relatively recent model, though it looks like it has seen better days.
Oh, Luke, I was so scared.
No, you weren't.
With monsters like that around, you've got to pay attention.
Okay, I'll be careful. Jeez, enough.
Careful. Anyways, well, there's a ghost. I suppose I may now chase after the ghost. I cannot chase after the ghost. Never mind. Okay, and that's interesting approach to sneak attacks. Yep, so yeah, that's how it works. Your party formation would just get your playable character stays the same, the character you're actually playing as, but everyone else can get randomized. Now here's the thing. The maximum number of party members at a time in this game is 6. So it's not actually that big a deal. You can get up to 2 of your party members switched up, but you still keep at least yourself and one other party member around. In a game that had a much bigger that would have a much bigger character like party member count, that would be more serious. Like if this was a mechanic in Tales of Symphonia, that would be much more of a problem, because then you would have like Lloyd, and then like let's say Rain, Sheena, and Zelos, but that would get changed up to like Lloyd, Colette, Presea, and Gina, so you would have like no healers, which could be a problem. But again, not a big deal in this game. It can be annoying, but it's not the worst. Okay, this idea will work way more in a tactics game. Yeah, this game seems to have a couple things that would work, that would make more sense in like Final Fantasy Tactics or anything along those lines. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, you can actually see it from the menu here. There's 6 slots total, so that's how you know there's 6 playable characters per party. Okay, got some bats. Actually, let's examine the bats real quick. It is just a bat. It's moving way too fast for me to see what it looks like, but here it is. Okay. Alright. Let's just use a spell on this one. There we go, that took care of it. That's what 3v Tropes calls an interface spoiler. Fair enough, I'm sure it's common. Particularly in JRPGs. Okay, should we go in there, or should we go... Let's explore the rest of this area, actually. Well, that's why we're going with that, but there's the ghost again. Let's see what else we can do in here. There's actually something kind of special we can do in this place, too. So we'll have to take care of that. Okay, there's a hole here. I'm just gonna keep going upstairs. Maybe. Actually, no, let's go downstairs. Oh, cool, I got a mystical Gemerald of Power, and there's 5 slots remaining in my menu. I wonder how many I have left to get. Yep. Here's a library. What's this thing? What's this door? It won't open. It looks like it's been sealed with a special phone odds. I wonder if there's something important inside. Well, I guess we'll have to get the purple Gemerald. Anything else around here? No? Okay. There's nothing of note. Also, I think in this game, enemies in a particular room will respawn either after a certain amount of time, or after you have ventured 2 rooms away from the room where you took the enemies out of. So if we go in there, or we go back out, we should be fine, I think. But if we go 2 rooms further than this, that's where the enemies respawn. Okay. I mean, I see you.
Alright, let's go.
Actually, should I examine this guy right now? No, you can actually only examine the chair. You got this guy, we'll just do some spells while we're here. Okay. Now get this guy out of here. I'll take care of him. There we go, that was a light field for him, but nobody used it. Okay. Back action. And critical up, immunity, life healer, titan bro, edge steers, auto aid, resilience, rear guard 2. Boy! Okay. Alright. It's way more egregious when character-related stuff gets spoiled. In Tree Houses, for example, it's impossible to raise your support level with Gerald, which has huge but predictable plot implications. But it's necessary. It's a necessary evil. It'd be much worse if you were allowed to waste time and resources on a character you can't keep for more than a few hours. Yeah, I suppose I understand. It's a game design quirk that we have not found an easy way to get around yet. I'm sure somebody will eventually. Okay. Yeah, so 2 hours and 12 minutes of streaming, it's fine, we'll be okay. You can also walk by holding down circle, by the way. But we can also go in here. Then go down here, see what we can find. Well, there we go, we got a ghost. It's a poltergeist specifically. Here's a gremlin. Okay, well we'll take care of the poltergeist. Okay.
Right, let's go.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Ow. Don't can play that game. I'm trying to do things here and the game ain't letting me. Hold on. Hi. I feel like Ennis isn't as sufficient at spell cancelling as Jade or even Tyr. Oh well, that's fine. It's something I can do. Power charge, an item throw. I have some drain magic. Okay. Old Man Grunter from Fire Emblem Fates is a funny case that goes both ways, because he lives in one route and dies permanently in another. Wow, that's... I guess I suppose it's a thing. You got a yellow orb. Looks like that monster dropped this. There might be a way to make use of it. We'll take it. I wonder if anyone else has something different to say. Okay. It's the second to last boss in the 3rd round. Wow. Fascinating. Okay, we got a life bottle. And we can keep going down here. See what else we can find. As you can see, the items up there on the top left almost can't. The way it looks, it's almost like music strings, or like a music note. I mean, a music sheet. That's kind of neat. Got an apple gel. Anything else out here? Nope. Okay, we'll just go back in to get the poltergeist. And then see what else we can... Well, here's another poltergeist. But that's okay, we don't really need to fire it again because we got its orb. That's how it works in here, you just get the orbs and move on. Got a life bottle. Okay, fine, I guess we'll fight this thing. Okay. Okay. Well, there we go. I took care of it. Now easy. We're leveling up so quickly that this thing just can't keep up. It's more like owl eyes, I suppose. Okay, what? Am I supposed to be like slow about this for you to like not run away? Jeez.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, hi. Okay, well we got that. Well, I still need to examine the gremlin to see what I can do. Okay. I feel like that's actually a little bit more efficient to go doing down attacks with that. It's a bit easier to predict how they're gonna work. Okay, well, let's see. So can I just walk up to you and then not have you run away? No, I can't. Okay, we'll have to figure out how to get that guy later. Let's go in here. And also, let me change this. Let's have Eagle Dive down there. And then Dual Punishment down here. And then up here we can... Actually, no. Let's have... Dual Dragon Surge right here. There we go. Off me. Okay, you need to be better at giving me the skits. Okay, of Mice and Mew. I'm trying to watch the skit.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. I forgot you can actually use Eagle Dive on mid-air. Hold on. Can you? No, you can't actually. Oh, never mind. Lock in, spell save. Well, that's important. Reducer. Okay, heavy hit, immunity, happiness, auto aid, Armageddon, resilience. Got so much shit, and Luke ain't learning anything. Okay, now can I watch this damn skit of Mice and Mew? That Mercy's body was glowing blue. Yeah, maybe it has something to do with that door. But when we go after it, it just disappears. What shall we do? Master, mice, make them go away, please. Eh? You're afraid of mice? How cliched can you get? Cliched? Quit bothering me, would you? Just go fry them or something. Mew. Alright. Oh yeah, fire. Ah, fire. Fire. Fire! Fire. You're supposed to say fire, Mew. There you go. Got $1,000. Okay. I suppose it would be smart to just explore the rest of this area, see what else we can find. Okay. Let's go in here. This reminds me of when Monokuma was inexplicably scared of mice in Danganronpa 2. Fair enough, we got some chainmail though. Let's put that on Ga. Excellent. Let's see. Well, we just yeet it off. We'll take care of it later. Okay, we're here now. It's such a wonderful view. Doesn't compare to Batical, though. What the... Oh, I get it. That was close. So that's how it works. Alright, cool. Anything else I can do up here? Is there a reason to be up here? Oh, well, there we go. Here's a... Just go after it, I guess. I don't really need to freeze it.
Don't get sloppy.
Anything else I have? I don't think I've explored these gremlins yet. Hold on. And now I have their derpy looking. Okay. Okay. It is really hard to do. It's constant comboing. Okay. I wish you could cast a little bit faster after using a spell. That is... Okay, hold on.
You're no match for us.
Okay, let's see. Everything's trying to jump scare you in this castle, but you keep ignoring them. Well, maybe it's not particularly spooky. Okay. Silk rope. Okay, you can wear that, You wear cloaks. The one that wears ropes is Jade. Also, something to keep in mind. Tyr and Ares both use like wands and maces and rods and shit. Just like Guy and Luke both use swords. So they can actually share equipment. As well as these two. But only Jade uses spears. And then there's another kind of weapon that we'll be getting. That only another character can use. Okay. Oh, we got a green one. I guess I need to keep a mental note of where all the different colors are. I did not mean to go back up. Can I go back down? Okay. I need to get... If we want to get the purple door down there, then clearly we need red, and then we need blue, because that's what makes purple. I sure hope you like color puzzles. Okay. There we go. Kill him. Fuck that thing. Okay. Let's see. Anything else we got over here? Nope. Sharing was kind of rare in Tales games, isn't it? Not actually that rare. I mean, let me think. Like, Tales of Vesperia has that happening too. To the extent where almost every character actually has like 2 different weapon types in Tales of Vesperia. Like Yuri can use swords, but he can also use small axes. And then you got then Estelle. She can use wands and swords. And she can even share certain swords. Yeah, her and Yuri can actually share certain swords. Then you got Carol, who uses like axes and hammers. And there's a couple of axes that Yuri can use that Carol can also use. Flynn, I'm pretty sure he uses swords as well. So yeah, just straight up the same stuff that Yuri uses. And then you got characters that have unique weapons, but they still got 2 weapon types. Like Rita, she can use sashes or like just cloth pieces basically, but she can also use chains. And generally speaking, one weapon type will favor one stat over the other. Like, you know, in Rita's case, the chains will do more physical damage if you wanted to like get enemies away from her, but the sashes typically have more magical damage. Raven has like big bows and small bows. Rapide can also use swords, so he probably has similar swords. Well, no, actually no. His case is actually like a different type of sword though. And point is, yeah, in Tales of Vesperia there's actually a lot of weapon sharing. And, I mean, considering how many Tales of characters use swords anyways, it only makes sense. Okay, let's see. I can fight this thing.
This looks like fun.
I won't allow carelessness.
Okay. 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 Hold on, g'day.
Colonel, what's your secret for being so strong?
Simple. I drink people's blood.
Huh?
It's so difficult when people take me seriously.
I mean, At this point, I don't think anyone should be taking you seriously, Jade. But that was super weird when I first played Symphonia that Lloyd and Kratos couldn't share weapons. Yeah, cause like, yeah, it's weird. I guess, you know, in their case, it's like Kratos and Lloyd both use swords, but Lloyd uses 2 swords, so he needs 2 swords of the same kind. I don't know. Anyways, it's just that once I played Fantasia and Symphonia. Yeah. Hey, the ball we picked up before disappeared. Does that mean we can only hold 2 at a time? Yeah, we can only hold 2 at a time. So we gotta go find the red one. I can handle anything because I work out and eat garlic every day. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go after that guy. Hey? Oh. Okay. I guess these guys are actually not alive. Let's get you out of there and then put this one back here. I don't know. Maybe? Or maybe there's some kind of switch I can push them into. We can push these guys for a reason. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, here's a drone. That's a derpy looking picture. Okay, what else do we have around here? Ah, armor statues. You never know which ones are safe to touch. Yep, okay, let's see, what else, okay, there's gotta be something I can do with them. Let's see. As far as I can push them. Or maybe I'm supposed to do like a thing here where I'm stuck. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Push you that way. I can push you this way. And then this way. Nope. Game on don't want to cooperate. That's fine. That's fine. Oh wait, I think I get it. I get it. I know what it wants me to do. It wants me to block the ghost that can probably go through walls from going through the statues. I get it. I am smart, I promise. Okay. I just run away again. We need to block its way. Yes, I just did that. It's a literal ghost. So you know, I wouldn't figured that, but then those guys, oh right, video games. I'm not sure you entirely know what a poltergeist is. Tales of the Abyss. Then again, maybe I don't know what a poltergeist is. Who knows? Okay. Oh, you can cast spells.
You're no match for me.
Okay, leveled up. I keep forgetting to cook. Every battle. Everyone knows ghosts can phase through solid matter, except when they can't. Okay, well then we got the 2 orbs. So now we can go back down. And go through that door, which says the purple seal. I'm sure there's some other stuff we'll have to figure in here. We'll be fine. Okay, I did not mean to go back. Ah. Okay. I guess back again.
This looks like fun.
I won't allow this.
Okay.
Prepare yourself.
No, that helped. Hold on. Well.
You did your
Okay, let's actually cook this time. There we go. And it's made some spaghetti for us. Spaghetti was cooked successfully. But Anis did not get a title. Am I locked out of getting the title now because I inherited all the cooking experience? That'd be kind of dumb if that's how that works. But that might actually be how that works. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna cook today. I think I'm just gonna make some chicken with some kind of like chicken seasoning sauce. Alright. Turned purple. I sure hope everyone took color theory class when they were playing this game. I mean, I get it's a very basic thing that you probably learn in like elementary school, but it's such a common thing that games rely on. That you have to wonder just how popular it actually is. Okay. Alright. Oh, hi. Hi. Tyr, it seems like you're the one that keeps going hard on everything. Alright. What's your opinion of chicken and waffle? I've actually never had chickens and waffles on the same dish. I know it's a thing. It probably doesn't taste that bad, but I've never actually gone to like a Waffle House and be like, hey, can I get some chicken and waffles? No, so I'll have to try it someday. I like chicken and I like waffles, and I specifically do like chicken with honey. So I'm sure chicken and waffles will be okay.
The difference is so obvious.
Okay. Rook hasn't learned like anything. It's popular in the slow in the US. Yeah, I figured. Okay.
Piece of cake.
All right, let's go. Oh my, the explosion. Want to see how strong
Oh, god damn it, I was about to do a spell here. Oh, hi, what? Jesus! Kai, you don't need to go that hard either. Okay. Am I just gonna have to do the same or keep up with these people?
The difference is so obvious.
I don't think Waffle House sells that actually usually. I have to look into it then. Have you hit when mind up of over limit boost glory super chain? Boy. And you also learn Raging Havoc. Cool, congratulations, Luke. Sure you'll be learning stuff fast if you were with us, but you're not, so just stand the fuck back and watch everything. It's funny because the game made a huge deal about Luke not...
What the hell? What's this weird machine doing in our vacation home?
You know, Luke made a big deal about not being involved with the fighting, and then he wanted to be involved with the fighting, and now I'm forcing him to not be involved with the fighting. This kind of works out very poetically.
Is this?
Colonel, do you know what it is?
No, I can't be sure.
But you have an idea.
And even if I were...
What? Has it got something to do with me?
I can't be certain yet. Give me a little more time to think about it.
I think this is the first time I've ever heard you sound nervous about something. There's something I'm concerned about as well. If what's troubling you is related to Luke's kidnapping.
That's a long stare, get there, guy.
Get away!
Right?
What?
Well, I guess it really doesn't like you much, Anis.
That was more than just a startled reaction. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. My body just reacted. Sorry about that, Anis. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Did something happen? That didn't look like a mere aversion to females.
I'm sorry, I really don't know. I wasn't like this as a kid. But there's a part of my memory that's completely missing. The cause may lie there.
Oh, so you're missing memories too, look, guy, aren't you? Maybe that's why your friends will look.
Your memory is messed up too?
I don't think it's the same thing. I'm only missing the memory from a single moment.
How do you know it's just one moment?
I know. The only thing that's missing is the memory of when my family died.
You just know they died. You don't know how, you don't know how it looked like, you just know it happened.
Enough about me. I want to hear what's on your mind, Colonel.
Just as you'd rather not talk about your past, there are some things I wish not to talk about as well.
We're all keeping secrets here. Guy's feelings. So Guy's parents are dead. You didn't know either? Nope. I might have heard it about it when I was a kid, but I can't remember anything from before I was kidnapped. And Guy doesn't talk about the past much anyway. Well, like the Colonel said, everyone has things they don't want to talk about. You should probably let him be until he decides to bring it up. I don't need you telling me how to deal with Guy. So stop lecturing me. Okay, well, Luke has to end every sentence that he starts normally by just being a dick. That's just his character. Okay. It's popular enough that my store has a Tyson product that cuts out the middleman and is just a frozen bag of chicken strips fried in maple flavored waffle bits. Fascinating. I like how the tips of each speech bubble follows the characters as the camera moves. Yeah, that's a pretty nice detail. And the yaoi fanfics practically write themselves. Again, I tell you, the yaoi community in the Tales of series is fucking ridiculous. There is so much yaoi done for this franchise. Particularly with like, I know like the two yaoi boys of everyone are like Sorey and Mikleo from Tales of Zestiria. Everyone loves those two. So yeah, you I believe I heard it's because it's not necessarily that the Tales of franchise has more female fans, it's just that the female fans are a lot more vocal and a lot more involved than the male ones. Which is that's cool. Nothing against that. The Mystery Machine. Hey. Colonel, you've been thinking about something ever since I saw that phone machine. You saw a phone machine. It's not like you to pry, Anis. Well, you look so serious. What are you talking about? I'm always serious. Haha, don't worry. I'll talk about it once I'm certain of what it is. Until then, let's leave the subject alone, okay? Okay. Well, there you go. Alright, let's see. So the Liger's going this way, that means Arietta is this way. That means there's a guy this way. Okay, fine. We'll do some battles.
Alright, let's go.
I feel like I should probably not be trying to do spell casting while Guy is the only one out there trying to defend us from incoming disaster. There we go. Zoinks! We gotta, like, get to the Mystery Machine and source out out of here, man! Yep. It's been such a long time since I've seen Scooby-Doo, too. And furthermore, I don't think I've seen much of Scooby-Doo in English. Well, that's the thing. Anyways, what's yours feel? Do you even have one? Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Excellent. Oh, so we got some glowing moss. Got a level 23. Alright, cool. I guess he didn't have a sphere or anything. Just kind of hanging out. It's fine. Okay. Anything down here? Nope, it looked like a door, but it's not. Up here, nothing. Up here, there's a dude. Can take care of the dude. Yeah, I'm okay with having a longer stream today, considering not have many of those recently, and yesterday's stream was particularly short. Okay. As much as I hated the show when I was growing up, I'd be down for rewatching the early seasons. Reruns were so frequent I couldn't escape them every time I turned on the TV. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Scooby-Doo, but I feel like it does have enough like historical meaning in like Western cartoon television that it's worth keeping an eye out for. Anyways, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a staff. A staff with a decoration and rings on the top can be used for hitting and thrusting. Well, I mean, if it's going to increase our phone attack, we definitely want that on Ennis. Not on Tyr. Tyr's the one just doing the healing. I think my favorite part about it was the simple but effective designs of the baddies. From the space crook to the creep. Yep. Okay. And then there was What's New Scooby-Doo. That's the one I think I watched the most. The ones from like the mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s. I don't know. There was something. Again, I didn't like them that much either, but there was something about them. I was just kind of, let's just watch it.
There's one.
I think that's also because they were being presented at a convenient time where I could actually watch the show.
Luke, let's follow it. I'm going too.
Wait, please don't hurt Arietta.
Wait, it could be a trap.
Wait.
My, there they go. Impetuous little things, aren't they?
They really could stand to use their heads a little.
Oh, there's the chief. Well, there goes Luke.
Oh, I covered Ion. Sorry, Luke.
Ah, well, I guess it's important.
Ow! Not funny, Arietta. That hurt.
The way she just like dropped immediately with like no reaction. That shit was hilarious. Oh my god.
You hurt me first. You took Ion away from me.
You hurt me emotionally.
Arietta, that's not true. It wasn't anything like that. The reason you were distanced from the Phone Master Guardians was...
Luke! Honestly, if only he'd be a little more careful.
Well, there's Distros doing his things.
Dist is involved in this too? Oh, brother.
Oh, what are we going to do now?
Go to the other tower, I guess.
Hmm? Tyr, did you say something?
No, it's nothing. Let's hurry up and rescue Luke and the chief.
I guess we have
It's
to.
my fault. Oh, I can't believe I let this happen. That stupid Arietta.
Now, calm down. If they're going to this much trouble, I doubt they intend to take his life. And the one they really want, Ion, is still with us.
Well, that's convenient. We weren't using Luke anyways, it's fine.
Ah, I see. Even the phonon frequency is the same. This is a perfect creation.
That's not important. We have to erase the data before they come back.
If the data here is that important, you shouldn't have had Ash use Coral Castle in the first place.
That idiot came here on his own. We'll have to have Van punish him later. Oh look, this idiot here is finally coming around.
I got all these idiots around me.
No matter. I've already opened his synchronized phone slots. I'll be going now. I can't wait to analyze this data.
What the hell did you do to me?
I can't help but notice that Sink here has like a bunch of like Buddhist cards on him. As well as a mask that completely covers his face, but that's besides the point.
I see no reason to answer that question.
I was thinking, feeling.
No.
No! No! Oh. That was the wrong no, Sink. There are many more no's you can use. That wasn't the right one.
You?
Guy, what is it?
Well, this guy kicked in the face.
Damn it, they're here.
You know, for such a small guy, Sink can really pack a punch.
This was an unauthorized mission. It's too bad I can't kill you myself, but I'll leave it in Arietta's capable hands.
Capable is a strong word here, I must admit.
She's on the roof with the hostage. Hope you enjoyed our little game.
Whew. What the hell was all that?
What is it, Guy?
Oh, nothing. I got hold of a strange phone disc, so I was just wondering what it was.
Now you saw something else, but you're not gonna tell us, because everyone in this game just needs to keep secrets at all times.
Let's have Jade look into it later.
Are you okay, Luke? What in the world did they want to kidnap you for?
How should I know? Why the hell does this stuff always happen to me?
Because you're an asshole and that's karma.
It's Arietta's fault. She's going to pay for this.
By the way, the opening like song for this game is also called Karma, so there you go. That's a coincidence? I think not.
She's on the roof, right? I hate running around like this, but we have no choice. Let's go.
Oh, we got the phonic disc. I believe she's on the other roof now, by the way. Where are the 6 God Generals at? Let's see. What are the Oracle Knights up to anyways? There was a talk about the starting war, but... the Oracle Knights aren't trying to start a war. No. It seems more like the 6 God Generals are moving independently under someone else's orders. Perhaps Arietta can tell us more. I doubt Gloomietta knows anything. She doesn't strike me as a secret orders kind of person anyway. Oh, you never know. Well, she did say she was following Ash's instructions back in Kaitsur. Ash? You mean Ash the Bloody of the 6 God Generals? Yeah, well, it's not like we'll figure out this out ourselves. Yeah, and besides, if we can't just get Ion and the Colonel back to battle before we can break out, they won't be able to find anything anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's go catch up with the chat real quick. I have a soft spot for some of the guest star episodes too, like the one with Batman and Robin, or the recent films with inexplicable crossovers with American wrestlers. Like, what? Like, why do we have to wear these blindfolds, Batman? Don't worry, Shaggy, we can all have some bat milk and cookies once. When we make it to the bat cave. Bat milk? Wait, bat milk? Yep, it's an odd... it's definitely a very odd franchise. Not a bad one, just an odd one. And I'm pretty sure they went to the other roof, so... yeah, that's why I'm going this way. Oh, a human version of Fawful from the Mario and Luigi RPGs. Clearly they've been practicing music and burning them onto CDs. Sorry, FDs in this case. Yeah, phone discs. Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna just kind of try to avoid combat at this point. I don't need to find anything. I said I was gonna try to avoid combat, but clearly it's not gonna happen. Okay. Ow. Okay. Do some spells from back here. That thing just got hit by like 2 different spells.
Oh, are you done fighting already?
Okay, let's see. Critical up. And that's all he learned. Anyways. I'm not finding that thing. Let's just go up. Find Arietta. And we'll be done with it. This is the right roof, right? God damn it, it's the other roof, isn't it? But I saw her go to this roof. Aye. Okay, fine, we'll go back. All the way back to the other roof. Do I have any holy bottles on me? Do I want to find anything on the way? No. Damn it. Okay, whatever. We'll just avoid. Do our best to get away from any confrontations we may encounter. God damn it!
Hey, what the hell happened?
Enemies are just a little bit faster than us. Okay. Alright. Okay. Excellent. Alright, let's see. Hey, 2 hours and 51 minutes of streaming. I mean, fair enough. We've got Arietta to take care of. And then there's actually one more thing we can do in this place before we finish the stream tonight. So I'll go ahead and take care of that. Okay. I don't want to fight? Great. Now let's see. Well, at least I don't have to heal or anything. We'll be able to stop by the healing save point before we get there. Alright. Blow it up. Well, actually, fair enough. This does look like this could be a self-destruct mechanism right here. Considering this machine is so strange, anyways. But no, we do not have to blow up Coral Castle. Perform an exorcism. That's a little bit closer than you might think, actually. Let's see. Just drop a save. Can I save every like 10 minutes? Otherwise I get paranoid. Excellent. I do not want to fight.
Piece of cake.
All right, let's go.
Alright, just... I don't even know why I try to fight without a... Okay. You're not getting up as far as I'm mastering these combos here.
The difference is so obvious.
Okay. Anyways. Actually, I should probably go back and replenish my TP now that I'm here. Might as well just go up there with full TPs as I can. Okay. And I'm fine with the current party. I don't need to change it up. I don't... If this was my first rodeo with a Tales of game, I would typically like to stick with like the main character that plays the easiest. But in this case, nah, I'm comfortable with everyone. I can do this with people besides Luke. Okay. That's the second time we do that.
I'm not falling for that again.
Luke, you're amazing.
Not bad for you.
Oh, give it a rest.
You shot fire at my friend. I'm really gonna make you pay now.
Oh, it's not like he was gonna hurt it that much.
Shut up already. You've caused enough trouble, you little brat.
I don't care. I'm going to kill you all and take back Ion.
Okay, now we have an actual boss fight. Also, I just realized that Garuda thing has actual arms that just happen to have wings attached to them. There's a lot of like zigzag motions on the not motions, the signs on the monsters in this game. Like they don't actually have teeth; their mouths are just shaped like teeth. Weird.
You killed Mommy. Now you die.
Okay. Let's see. Now we can throw magic lens in here. So you're resistant to wind, but that's about it. I feel like we should probably take care of Harrietta first. She's gonna cause some troubles.
I really don't want to do this.
Okay.
She might look like a child, but don't discount her ability to use monsters.
Okay, I can barely concentrate with all these things going around. Okay. Hold on. What's the thing I can do here?
Perhaps we should have killed her.
Okay, Jesus Christ. God fucking damn it, okay. Just... There's so much going on right now, holy shit. Alright, Jesus Christ. Here, come here. No, get back. Stand back. Well, hold on. Okay, hold on. I feel like I should probably defend against that. There we go. Okay, well then we did it. I didn't even scan it yet. Okay, we're taking care of this now. That's not how wings work. That's not how wings work. Whatever. But yeah, it's a thing. Okay, what is that? Reflector. You're weak to fire and resistant to water. Somehow. Okay. Now, strangely, I'm not going to sleep properly today. I'll end up staying up until nighttime. Yep. Okay. Weird. Anyways, Big Bang attack. Okay, there. It's try Frigid Blast again. Or Frigid Raptor, I mean. There we go, we took care of it. Well, shit, we leveled up a lot, didn't we? Okay. Heavy magic, dash, rebound, C combo, step away, rhythm, long step, add combo. Oh, hey, add combo. Endure, HP recovery, landing, heavy hit, rebound, add combo, endure, life healer, angel steer, and rear guard 2. And also come back in item brawler. Cool. We learned a lot. I had to check how many AD skills Tyr has now, because just learned a lot of them.
I knew letting her live would come back to haunt us.
You gonna try to kill her again?
Wait, I'll take Arietta back for an inquiry before the Order of Lorelei. So please, don't take her life.
Yes, that would be best.
Hi, Vance here.
Master.
I told
There was
you.
no word of the phone master's arrival in Kite Sewer, so I came here just in case.
I'm sorry, Van.
There's no point in dwelling on what's already been done. I'll take Arietta into my custody. Is that all right with you?
Yes, please do, and please treat her wounds.
How do you plan to explain her crimes to His Majesty and the military?
We will follow proper order procedure, punish her, and issue a report. That's how lawful society operates.
Well, she deserves punishment. We just don't have that sentence over here.
I have soldiers and a coach from Count Almondine, the Kite Sewer commander. I'll escort the maintenance chief home as well. What will you do, Ion? I'd prefer you to come with me, but...
It seems some of us are interested in this castle, but...
I want to take the coach, I want to walk back. Yeah, well, actually I want to walk back because I need to do something in here.
I want to walk back. Once we get on the ship, we'll be back in Batical in no time anyway, right?
Well, the route does have us stopping in Chesidonia along the way.
It sounds like we'd prefer to walk, so we'll catch up to you later.
Understood. Please take care.
Oh, but I guess they weren't actually that hurt now, were they? Alright, let's go. Anyways. So, Tyr, how many AD skills do you have right now? Plenty. You're only missing... Oh, you're really not missing that many. Hold on. 1... 2, 3... 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. So you're just missing only 8 AD skills out of like 50. Holy shit. Alright. Yeah, well, as soon as she learns all of them, we can switch Tootie to someone else. I didn't know you could actually learn those that fast. Well, the more you know. Okay, now we can actually go back down and take care of the other thing I need to hide. Okay, well now you have Guardian too. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Demonic Void. We're learning a lot of stuff. That's great. Yeah, we've been live for 3 hours. It's been a minute since we had a 3-hour stream. It's fine. We can do it. We'll be okay. Okay. God damn it, it's bad. Oh, that's why you can like store spells in here. Okay. Okay. Resurrection. Well, that's cool.
That was acceptable.
Alright. Cool. So you learn restoration, you learn turbulence. Everyone's learning stuff. Good. Are you about to learn anything, Anis? Negative gate. Yes, that's very useful actually. Let's make sure we learn that quickly. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you can see Anis is almost caught up with everyone else now. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to actually catch up with, have a low-level character catch up with the rest of the party in this game. It'll just kind of naturally happen. Eventually they'll go from being like 15 levels below to only like 2 or 3 levels below the max. Yeah, as long as you keep them in your party and as long as they're getting the proper experience, it'll be okay. I feel like you learn this many skills and spells so quickly, most of them will become meaningless. All the AD skills are passive abilities actually, so you know it's they're all doing a little bit of work in the background to make battles go smoother. And yeah, the truth is actually a lot of them don't do much. A lot of them just give you like slight increases. There we go. Now, as you can see in this game, we can actually have several like high-power spells going off at once, as compared to Symphonia or Legendia. So that's neat, very neat. Okay.
Come on, if you don't try harder, then it's just annoying.
Okay. Now let me see something here. Hold on, AD skills, Anis. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Critical guard, free runner, guard, backstep, magic guard, combo 4, special. Yeah, okay, so hold X after an arcane art. That's what I have to do. I was wondering why I couldn't do it before. I guess I was holding the wrong buttons down. Okay. So there is now an ominous thing here in the middle of the room. An ominous sword. So we're gonna make sure we save. And then we're gonna try to handle this thing. I'm sure Guy will be able to be a proper frontliner for it. Now, we don't actually have to do this now. We can do it later when at some higher level, but nah, that's fine. I am obsession. A lost soul, trapped by a desire unfulfilled. A rusted blade. Have you the power I desire? The strength to free me? Sure, if you do, then turn that strength upon me. Introducing the Sword Dancer, which is something we actually had to deal with in Tales of Symphonia too, so here he's back. Alright, and here it's in Tales of Symphonia it was like a skeleton thing. And here it's like a samurai armor thing. It's not resistant or weak to anything, but it has 25,000 health. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna do that a lot. Okay. Okay, how's this thing again? Yep. That's fine, we'll be able to take care of it, no problem. Jade, why are you so close to that thing? Step away from it, jeez! There you go. Okay. You guys can just take care of it from back there. Okay. Hey, there you go. You did a thing. Why are you using an apple gel? It'll be fine. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Much better. That's some power. Okay, now step the... Oh wait, we got it.
We're not playing around either.
Excellent! We leveled up a bunch of times again. Look at all that experience. 38,000 experience. I see you're getting a lot of mileage out of your fighter +3 black mage yourself. Yeah, but it's also very useful because Guy has that one skill that lets him like not flinch when he's up there fighting. So he's just a tank right now. Okay. Critical up, heavy hit, lucky magic, speed cast, runaway, jump combo, neutralize, item master, magic end, DB recovery, experience plus, quick turn, aerial jump, ability plus, add combo, back action, mind up, glory, super chain, rending trust, guardian field, happiness, life hero, item pro, over limit boost, dash guard, item indicator. Whew! I feel sorry for the 6th party member. That's just that just doesn't have anything right now. Okay, this freaking order was very efficient. Alright. There. The Sword Dancer has been taken care of. We will definitely never see him again. Why would we do that? At last, I have found a blade to free me. By which I mean a big-ass puppet that hit me a bunch of times and also cast some spells. I shall await our next encounter. Until then. Oh, there you go. So now you're only missing like 4 of them, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3... and 4 on here somewhere. Somewhere. Well, anyways. Point is, it's just... Tyr is extremely powerful right now. Quick turn, experience plus. Yeah, it just gives her extra experience. Oh, that's cool stuff. Oh, she's only missing 3 now, actually. Never mind, she's almost done. And all these other characters are getting a lot of stuff too, so somebody else we can get Tutti as soon as we're done with that. Okay, you have now earned enough experience to start your career as an auctioneer. Yeah, like, remember, Jade joined the party at like level 45, so now he's good. He doesn't need any help. Was that... Where was that anyway? It sure is a lot stronger than the other monsters around here. Its phone and feels odd. Different from the other monsters. Different? You don't mean a ghost? A ghost? A ghost? No, it doesn't have that. Not like a normal monster ghost, like a roaming spirit of the dead ghost. Oh, that kind of ghost. You can't actually believe they exist. Besides, we got rid of it anyways. I certainly hope we did. It said we didn't. Don't say things like that. I just thought of something. Auctioneers talk 3 times as fast as normal people, and Spanish speakers seem to speak double as fast as these English speakers. How fast can Hispanic auctioneers speak? About as fast as football commentators. Very fast. Very fast. Incidentally, Spanish doesn't actually have to be a language you speak rapidly. It's just a thing a lot of Spanish speakers do, but in reality, Spanish should be spoken slower because of how many like hard pauses you have to make in words and sentences to make them, you know, flow properly. But it's just a random thing. Like you speak to someone from like Puerto Rico or certain people from Spain, and they just speak like 50 miles an hour, and I'm like, dude, calm down. I speak your language, and I have no idea what the fuck you just said. Take it one step at a time. Let's clear with the constant goals and shit, and we'll talk this through. Anyways. Well, okay, we're now officially streaming for 3 hours and 11 minutes. There's a good amount of time to stream when I have the chance for it. Again, I don't typically have the chance to stream this long, especially at night time. But today, you know, I was off work, and I don't really have much else that I need to take care of this afternoon. So we're able to get away with it now. So hope you guys are enjoying Tales of the Abyss and the streams and the story and the gameplay. Okay, fine, we'll fight the fucking bat. Messing me up. There you go, here's a preview of a bunch of stuff. Here's a preview of a bunch of stuff. Oh my god. That was ridiculous. I was like a fucking intensive schooling with how much we just learned. Oh my god. Okay. Look at that shit. He cleared the alarms. That's a good one, by the way. Alright. Air. We're done. Jeez. That was a lot. I suppose one of the first Spanish phrases a tourist should learn is please speak slower. And I guess you could just say despacito is the way to say that. Anyways, JRPG Party Learning Arts at JRPG Party Learning Arts at incredible high speed. Ay. Okay, that's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye. Holoplay 45.